Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of As Far As You Can Tell. I'm Joe, with me is...
Andrea.
Rachel. Ashley.
JP.
And no Piggy, he has the conch now.
Brad.
No Piggy, I have the conch. We are an actual play Pathfinder game set in the Zodiac Empires Campaign Setting. Quick recap of what happened last week. Let's see. We finished going through the keep. We found some owlbears. There's a little baby one who Raziel was trying to make friends with. And then
It doesn't have a parent anymore.
we went out and we found Gert. He was sneaking around the old little vibranty portal place. What did we call that?
The
Cove?
We were just calling it the Rift.
The
Oh,
Rift.
the Rift.
That was the word I was looking for. Thank you. By the Rift. And we captured him, brought him back, asked him some questions, and decided to just go check out the Rift, see if anything would happen.
I thought it was a great idea.
Raziel thought it was an amazing idea. So we went, and Raziel ended up jumping into the little basin of water and
How'd you forget?
had this whole big vision quest, spiritual journey, mind
Spiritual enlightenment.
transportation thing where he was talking to the being who we think is inside of his sword potentially, and it ended with Raziel getting or disappearing, right? Yeah, he disappeared.
He
the
sunk
water.
into the water and disappeared.
And we're all like, no!
We assume
So that's
that
where we were at.
he's in the background.
Um,
He'll be like, huh.
Another
what was
big
that?
thing that happened that
That's
I
weird.
think we should probably talk about
Hey
is
guys,
we are now
is he supposed
level
to be gone?
4.
Whoa.
So I think
Oh.
we haven't done this for a while. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go around and talk about big changes that happened at level 4, primarily because we got new sigil abilities, and those are the ones that people can't
Did we?
readily
Yes, we did.
Oh, yeah.
look up if they're familiar.
Yeah, it's usually
1,
1, 4, 7, 10,
yeah.
13, 16,
Yeah,
20.
I like
right.
So JP, why don't you go first and tell us
So-
what Raziel's hypothetical sigil ability
Hypothetically.
is, assuming he's alive.
Well, we can do the what all we got this level, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, is this the Pathfinder one? Yes. This level, because I'm a 4th level fighter, there is little options for a fighter to take other than weapon specialization. So I do more damage. I also got a strength improvement, and then for my sigil, because I'm influenced and don't actually have a sigil at the moment, I gain persistent. So while I'm dying, I don't suffer a penalty due to negative hit points for Constitution checks to become stable.
Cool.
So I die
It's
less
much
hard.
harder to die.
This could be useful right now. You never know. I mean,
Yeah.
You never know.
Okay. Hove, now being a level 4 war priest, gains quite a bit of stuff. I have finally I can use my sacred weapon to do the weapon enhancement ability, which means total 4 times per day I can make it a magic +1 weapon. So I can not worry about things that are resistant to things that aren't magical. And it also does more damage. And then I got a few more uses of spells and a few more uses of fervor and all that.
Fever.
And channel energy. I get that at this level. So I got a bunch of stuff.
Nice.
And my sigil, that's what it's called. The sigil ability is throw voice. Once per level, per long rest, I can create any sound I've heard. I think I'm looking at the wrong stat. But I can throw my voice, make it sound like I'm coming from somewhere else, or some sounds coming from somewhere else.
Cool.
That seems like super useful. Like if someone's we're fighting someone and like they could believe that we'd have reinforcements coming, make it sound like someone's coming from a hallway or something
It's a
like that.
very versatile one. Anyways.
Yeah. So Anna has a couple of cool things. One of them, from her sigil, she can know weakness. A number of times per day equal to my level. I can discern one creature's resistance, vulnerabilities, immunities. If they don't have any, though, I can gain a +2 on my next attack roll against it. I also do gain another spell formulae thing for 2nd level. And there are a lot of cool ones that I could choose from, but I thought about going with just cure moderate wounds just because we might need it, especially since one of us may or may not be dying in the Byron. So I took that instead.
Just pour it in the water.
I just, that's fine. But,
Heal, come back.
Heal, come back to us. And I think that was about it for 4th level. One of my cool feats. What did I pick? Oh, I picked, for my discovery, I got precise bombs. So whenever I throw one of my bombs, I can select a number of squares equal to my intelligence modifier, which is 4. It's 4. I can pick a number of squares that are not affected by the splash damage.
AKA throw bombs in melee.
Yeah. So I can go crazy and not affect, our friends.
The 3 in the front, yeah.
You know.
We do have quite the melee.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you're welcome, guys.
For level 4, I got a rope towel, which I actually used on a combat feat, because I need a couple of those for this build before level 6. So,
What'd you get?
dazzling display, so I can do a full round action and demoralize everyone within 30 feet,
She wrecked somebody hard.
which is kind of cool.
I forgot. When you told me about
but that
build.
ties into
It gets so fun.
kind of the build I'm working with.
That's
and
the
then,
crit build, right?
No.
It's intimidate.
Oh,
So
it's full on intimidate build?
It's
That's sick.
this
Yeah.
flashy scare you build. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Luca just sliced his head off.
And I went the bandit archetype.
Yeah.
So I have ambush
Plays into it.
instead of, I think it's uncanny dodge it replaced.
Yeah.
But ambush gives me a move, standard, and swift action in a surprise round, not just move or standard. So I can do the full Monty in a surprise round,
That's sick.
which could be really useful for me. And then for my sigil, I have shadow walk, so I can teleport from one shadow to another shadow within my movement range as my move action once per level per short. Wait, no, I'm in 5e. It's a certain amount of times per day, I think, equal to my level or my level times something. So
She moves through shadows. It's cool.
yeah, I can just teleport in and out of shadows and things like that. Limited, but yeah, that's what I got.
I am a wizard. My new sigil is Light Bridge. I can cast an area of a bridge of pure light up to 20 square feet in level per size. Per level and size. It has no weight limit and it can be used 3 times per day.
She makes light bridges.
I make light bridges.
It's so cool.
I gain 1 ability score, which puts my int modifier to 6, so I gain some more spells because of high intelligence. Also, I received off-stream a wand of Frostfall, caster level 3 with 25 charges, which that's gonna be fun.
Cool.
From playing, everyone else,
You're playing
I am whatever level
a
I want to
cold-blooded
be.
killer.
And
It's in the bottom of the... actually in the post.
I'm really excited about level 4.
So yeah.
His racist nerd.
That's what we got at level 4. At this point, I think I'm going to pitch it over to Bradley to
So tell
get
us what the hell
where we're
happened
Or
to this guy.
is happening, rather.
Yeah.
Because Vale's like, oh, guys, I think he's gone.
Oh,
Rip.
I
How
would tell
about
you that I think he went to the Vibrant.
Oh, yeah, because we wouldn't
Because that was
really
in his
know.
head.
You would have lost
Like, physically,
connection
what
with him.
would we see?
I was seeing, the flashes around.
Okay, so
Alright.
Bring it around town.
for the rest of the party, Raziel was lying face up in the pool, floating by himself. Granted, the water's not very deep, so his back is touching the ground. And then in the next moment, he's gone.
what?
Nothing more, nothing less. Just gone.
How about that?
Says Val.
Hove is going to try and jump in the water after him.
I would pull you back. Like, I would be grabbing the scruff of your collar.
Yeah.
You're like,
Hold
I
me
mean-
back!
She can roll that strength check to try to prevent you from going in, but I think
Is
that
anybody
Hope will
help
outpower her.
unless you
hey.
get a crit.
It's all down to the dice. That's...
What?
I don't know. You might want to reroll that.
Reroll that.
It's real close to a
Reroll
20.
that.
That was a 2.
So,
whoa.
5.
It would have been a 20 or an 8.
Yeah.
17.
She successfully holds you back from jumping into the pit of doom.
Would you have taken a negative from your armor? From that?
No,
armor
for
check
just
wouldn't happen
regular
to that now.
Strength check.
Never mind.
Proficient. So
It wasn't like acrobatics or
Yeah.
anything.
it's only the skills I get the negatives on because I'm proficient.
She had 3 whole nuggets.
Okay.
She has
Raziel!
so
Do you recall the conversation that you had with the entity, whose name you still do not know?
Well, I asked him, and he said something along the lines of like,
Valor or...
well, one of those cryptic, like, a name that I wouldn't understand because I'm a weak-ass bitch. So, and he showed me, I think, I said Valor, and he was like, sure, why not?
Yeah, that's what he kept referring.
He specified that you can call him whatever the hell you please.
Basically,
because
he was like,
it doesn't really
yeah.
matter.
Put that in the notes. His name is whatever the hell you please. With an E.
With an E. Whatever the hell you please with an E. Wait.
Okay, JP, sorry, Raziel, you find yourself standing on a... You find yourself occupying a body that is not your own.
Oh.
You...
Is it?
You recognize it only from the... While your perception has changed, you recognize the body in which you currently inhabit. Of course, you cannot take any actions or do anything else, and you merely watch as if you are a
I'm seeing through the eyes of another
spectator, as it were.
another thing.
You're seeing through the eyes of another
Oh, dog.
dog.
The dog.
Um,
Okay. So, if I tried to move, nothing happens.
yes. You watch as this warrior goes through an endless series of defeating various beasts, demons, entities, things that are assaulting him. He appears to be fighting on top of a mountainside, preventing various things from rising up higher. The snow around him is blood red and eventually turns into a squishy substance that is a little odd. Blood slush. We'll go with blood slush.
Have you ever seen snow and blood congeal?
The thing you know immediately is that time moves significantly faster for you. So you're watching these.
I'm watching him fast forward.
Yes.
No commercials either.
Nice.
No commercials.
So I paid
you
for
watch
quick time.
as 5 days pass in the blink of your eye as he continues fighting on and on and on and on.
Does he sleep in 5 days?
No, he never stops
Holy
fighting
shit.
for 5 straight days. A voice inside your head that you recognize as Valor says, "This power could be yours. You must willingly take the blade upon your own and do whatever it is you wish to do with it, as I granted it to Maverick from the ages past."
Okay.
Wait, did you already say the name?
I'm a little, sorry, what?
Sorry. Did you already say the name of who his body is?
Yeah.
Do I recognize it as Maverick?
It's Maverick.
That's what I thought, yeah.
You're inhabiting Maverick's body.
Right, that's what I assumed. But
You watch as Maverick's life mostly flashes forward for decades. You notice immediately, as you witness these events, the things that you take note of immediately are the fact that every time he looks into a mirror, he never appears to be any younger.
Mhm.
He never appears to lose the vigor that he had when he was on that mountainside. You never...
this motherfucker fought for 5 days straight. See, Raziel being a soldier, that blows his mind. Because I fought for a couple days straight.
You were tired?
And I was useless on that second or third day.
You watch as essentially he steps through most of his life. So his marriage to Guinevere, their children, all that stuff, and then eventually you reach the end of Maverick's timeline, where he lies beside the pool that you had recently. Well, you wouldn't know your body disappeared, but
yeah, to me, this probably just started happening.
the pool that you laid down on.
Yeah.
And he lies beside it, and then eventually your perception changes, and now you're seeing the world as if it was the sword. So you don't have eyes per se, but you know where things are. You can see, but it's not. You can see in all directions simultaneously. You do not possess eyes as a sword. You watch as
I'm wearing a VR.
Guinevere eventually finds him, and then leaves the sword where it is and takes his body out.
Was he dead? Like, what did I...
You don't know. You know that he's dead now, but you don't know how he ended up that way.
Huh.
There was no battle beforehand. There was no war. There was no enemies in which he fought. He merely lied down next to the pool and never got back up.
So, like, up until that point, I was just watching normal life, normal badass, and then all of a sudden I get to a point where he just lays down and...
Yep. Decades after the original combat in which you started this vision. Eventually, time passes very, very quickly, and years and years and years and years and years go by, and then eventually a lizard man that you recognize enters the rift and finds the...
So I didn't see anyone come in here since Maverick initially left the sword.
Since Maverick let go of the sword. One thing you do notice, roll a perception check. We'll see if you can catch this.
What was my actual perception? 12.
No, that would get it. It's you watch as a streak of light comes from the sky and crashes right outside of the rift.
Oh.
I would a few decades before.
I could assume that was the keep.
Yep.
The creation of the poop hole.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll anything on if I caught or can I guess what the hell streaked in front of me or?
Sure. Roll intelligence check, but I can't give you the answer until you talk to Vale.
Okay.
But
I can at least try to decipher what the hell I looked at.
I'm trying to remember the details.
So
Okay.
does that mean we can talk to her?
14 because I don't have anything to thing. So that's actually pretty good for Raziel because he's not,
He's not that smart.
no. He's not dumb.
The voice inside your head states that from the beginning I granted him power unbeknown to mortals around him, merely in exchange for the life force of his enemies.
What happened at the end? Why did he?
He wished to continue on without me, knowing that it was impossible. I was what sustained him in his final moments.
Oh. So he knew what he was doing.
Yes, he made a willing choice to depart from this world.
And so did Guinevere.
Yes.
Did she follow?
I do not know. I assume yes from your own memories.
Interesting.
So I'm just making sure I have this
Go.
right. The crash happened when he died?
No, exactly.
When he died, I saw like all the years up until Gert really quickly.
Okay, so
and at
you
one
saw
point during that, I saw the
Okay,
meteor crash.
got it.
Yeah. Now, normally, I would never have parted myself from the bearer of my body, I guess you could call it. However, when I found a warrior stronger than Gert, I had to make my move.
Ooh.
You don't have to look very far, just saying.
Hove says from the other plane. That's the only thing Hove hears. I don't know if to be flattered or just like, yeah.
So I'll give you the same choice that I had given Maverick in the beginning and one that Gert had attempted to steal. You must never willingly forego my abilities, and you can never unbind yourself from me. To do so would mean...
Can't look at Joe because Hove would judge me.
To do so would mean your own death, much as Maverick gave up his.
I don't feel like this. I'm not there. I can't talk about it.
I have to do this as Raziel, not as JP is the problem. It's not even a problem, really. I mean, it's the character.
In exchange, I will give you nearly unlimited physical power. The ability to vanquish your foes at a mere thought. However, as you may have already figured out, I am sustained on your plane by the blood of those that you murdered and dispatched.
Doesn't have to be murder. I don't like the murder.
Justified or not, the result is the same.
Joe's just over here trucking along.
Don't look at me. I just got a balloon.
I'm in a truck.
I'm not influencing
What
you.
did you just tell me? Sorry, where?
I start thinking.
He has to willingly bind himself to the sword in exchange for its boons.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Sustains through blood.
yes. And the sword's powers are sustained by the blood of those that he kills
So
in combat.
while Raziel's thinking this over, he starts getting images of the battle with the Vantis, right? And the thoughts of killing the Vantis goes through his mind. And
As that occurs, he says, easily acquired.
I'll
Okay.
do it.
Yo.
Is there anything else you wish to know ahead of time? Or I will return you to your friends.
He's courting you.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
pumpkin
think how I'll word that.
purifier.
Hi, pumpkin.
Is
Pumpkin?
that a Homestuck reference?
Pumpkin?
The
how
purifier?
often?
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
How often do you need sustain? Like,
I love you, pumpkin.
do you need life force?
That depends on what you require of me physically. Healing your wounds will deplete me as quickly as it would depleting yourself. Retaining my properties on the material plane will require at least a small stipend.
Is it?
There's no direct way for me to quantify it. Every individual that you dispatch is different when it comes to their life force and lifeblood. Their experience is granted richness beyond your wildest dreams.
I like that part.
How did Maverick handle it? Because I doubt he was always going out and.
When Maverick first discovered me, and then rewind, Maverick finds the rift. Eventually, he digs out the. You watch from the sword's perspective, as he digs out the
Rift.
the wall area that
Yeah.
you guys came through. Eventually, he pushes in. Of course, it's very vibrant-y because at that point the pool was full and nobody was using it, and it was very vibrant. As Maverick entered the thing, he eventually finds a sword. It was a rusted husk, lying just outside of the pool. Perception. Roll perception. There are things that you'll notice that nobody else will.
20 non-natural.
Okay. Maverick crushes a really old skull as he walks towards the sword. You can presume it was the sword's last bearer.
Mm-hmm.
However, Maverick didn't notice.
Okay.
Maverick picks up the sword and then realizes that the sword immediately lunges for Maverick's experiences. So the sword lets out a pinprick into Maverick's palm as he picks it up, draws blood out of it, and then it restores the thing, and you watch the rust flake off of the blade, and then he... eventually, he comes back about a week later after taking the sword to Guinevere, who checks it out and says, yes, it's magical, and essentially does the same thing Violet did when she first found it. He brings it back, and much like your method of getting here, he...
Thank you.
Thank you, Eagle Brace! Much like your method of getting here, he thought it was his own will bringing him in here, but it wasn't, and then he gets the same experience as you did.
Okay.
Only you know immediately that something is odd about how it's portrayed to him as it was to you. He sees something very different than what you did. It's the sword's last bearer before Maverick must have done something either incredibly powerful or
Okay.
accomplished something far beyond what he would normally be able to. Where Maverick, you can assume, may have fallen at Curzon's beckoning, but he still would have dispatched the men and the enemies that he did.
Mm-hmm.
What a badass.
Maverick sees the boons granted by the sword to its last bearer and essentially immediately binds himself to it.
Because he wants to stop the beckoning. Huh.
So you don't. He doesn't see the boons. Sorry.
No, he does not. Raziel specifically not given the visions that Maverick is given. You just watch Maverick sit at the edge of the pool with his feet in it and go through the vision. You watch the emotions cross his face with a look of, holy crap, I can't believe this is actually occurring. There's no actual way this guy could have been able to pull this off. And then, like, he whispers small prayers to Ardor and stuff like that.
Okay. I mean, I guess I have to ask, what of the previous bearer before Maverick?
A weakling by your standards, but one with an ambition far beyond his own.
You called Maverick a weakling?
No.
No. The guy before me.
I'm like, those are fighting words.
That's a good question.
It was his ambition that sustained us through the decades.
How did he end up dead by the pool?
He drunk too deep.
You know what the dwarves found. They drunk too deep.
How to word this? My life force, just like those I will take through this blade, grant experiences. He became drunk with their power.
Okay. I think everything I asked there. It's definitely. Because I don't know how to describe this, and I know that he's literally seeing the things I'm seeing in my head. I think of,
Oh god. Oh no.
I imagine, if you will,
Peanuts.
getting, like, I'll just say, bottling up some blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I imagine a sheath that stores the vial, and then a long amount of time without killing anything. Essentially, could I save some blood and or something to help sustain the link?
Oh, this is just Raziel's closet of entrails. Nothing to see here.
Blood isn't a terrible thing to keep on you. It's
I
a
know.
casting ingredient for some spells.
Well, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, I have a 55-gallon drum of blood strapped to my back.
This is our grain silo. This is our blood silo.
Sorry.
I have like weird extracts, so I wouldn't be a face.
This is getting.
You do you.
While it might sustain me, you will find my power significantly weakened.
It wants the real deal.
Yeah, I think, but yeah.
How dare you offer it a salad when it wants steak?
I don't think it necessarily cares about that. It's more the it wants the experience of slaying something. It doesn't want to sit there and life force doesn't necessarily the shelf life of blood,
As it were. The life in the blood probably decays over time.
Yes.
We should have to find some anticoagulants. I want to know that. She would.
So from what Raziel understands, the first bearer, or the bearer, because it doesn't have to be the first, the bearer before Maverick got thirsty for power and went too far with. That's my understanding of it. And then what?
Mr. Joe
I'm
got
not reading chat.
rename all vampires to Joes instead, make it real.
Oh my god. And then
Josephus.
Maverick saw a means to an end, and it was extremely successful.
Yes.
And I see a means to an end. And so when I saw Maverick sitting at the pool, he saw the experiences of the one before him.
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear his side of the conversation?
No.
because Maverick seemed very inspiring. I'm interested in what some of his concerns were. I say that out loud because there's no point in trying to think as Raziel.
How to say this?
Because he needed a means to an end. But
I do not wish to disgrace his memory by revealing his own secrets.
Oh.
This thing actually, thought Maverick was a cool dude.
I mean, Maverick is kind of a cool dude.
Yeah, we need the secrets though.
His name is Maverick.
Like, no, like, no offense, Raziel, but...
Stranger danger.
At that, Raziel says, it looks like I have work to do. And,
I will take that as a yes then.
yes.
Okay, you are immediately back in the material plane. You are standing 50 feet behind the party at the entrance to the rift.
Hope is still trying to get into the fountain, assuming he doesn't notice him.
Hold on.
And I'm like wrangling him, like, no,
I see
no.
The sword in my hand.
The sword is in your hand. It is unsheathed. It is a dark ruby red. What else? The palm of your hand feels tight.
I can't let go of the sword.
Tight, yo.
Or
No,
try to loosen my grip. Okay.
you can switch hands.
Okay.
During the entire
Oh.
conversation, it had been seeping blood from your hand and has just recently re-scarred from the magic of the pool. Everybody else roll percept. Fuck it. You guys see Raziel.
Well, I would have said something. I was just waiting until that.
Yeah.
I was waiting until the initial description was over. The first thing I would have said is, "Calm down, Hove."
Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Oh.
Hove is going to run over and look like he's about to embrace you, stop right in front of you, kick you in the shin, and say, "Don't do that again." What happened?
Telepathically, I tell him we need to talk about this.
Are you interested?
How does Raziel say this?
No.
No. Dog.
I mean,
I think the bee wishes to go free.
Boss wants to confirm romance canon between Hove and Raziel.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
romance is canon.
Go ahead, bee. Bye.
Goodbye, B.
Bye.
Bye, dog.
Raziel says,
She'll be back.
I have the tools I need. Did we ever name the Vantis or give him a?
We don't know who it
You
is.
don't
Well, I
know
don't. No, we don't know his name. But do we have do we just call him asshole?
We would probably call him him.
Him.
yeah.
He who shall not be named.
Capital H.
He needs to die. is what
Him.
I'd say.
Oh,
Him.
him.
Hove nods and walks over and he pulls Gert.
Oh, yeah, Bertha.
Does Gert still have the wand?
What's up with Gert?
Where was Gert?
He was with us.
No, I know that, but where was he while Ho was attempting? Because Ho was holding him back.
That's true.
He has the
Oh, yeah.
manacles,
So he should
I don't know
be-
though. Like
so he should be cooperating.
Oh, that's not what I'm worried about. Where was the last place you remember seeing him?
In the room with us wanting to get to the fountain.
Yeah.
He was. You brought him here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely was
As you
here.
look over to Gert, his body lies motionless on the ground.
No.
Like, is he still manacled?
Yeah.
He's-
I mean,
thought-
he didn't get out of him.
Why did he
I
die?
don't know, man.
how?
I thought
When did-
if you willingly gave up the sword, you died.
No. I think because wait, how long did the lizard folk say they'd known Gert? Was it like?
We confirmed
Years.
he was multiple centuries or something like that.
Yeah,
really
he was
old.
multiple centuries. I just say he overstayed his welcome.
I just wrote the notes from that session, so
Yeah.
that
Oh.
phrase is in my head.
The sword.
I walk
Actually, I
over.
would probably just say the sword no longer sustains him.
Can she check him out and yay or nay that theory?
Yeah, sure. Roll a heal check for you. Roll Arcana for you, please.
Oh, I can heal him?
heal.
Maybe the two of you can
examine
put
him?
your
Yes, you can examine him.
brains together.
20.
You can pull out your rubber gloves.
30.
20 and a 30. Holy fuck.
Okay,
They
he's dead.
do not
His
have-
heart stopped beating.
Yeah, Jim.
You did it.
The odd thing you notice immediately is that his body is empty. There's no blood in him at all.
Ew.
Aw.
Sorry, sword.
Does the sword look any different?
Oh, sword's ruby red.
Ruby red. Deep ruby. Like,
Ew.
almost black red.
So the sword killed him.
I think the sword just said, I'm not
I'm done with
holding
you.
up this end of this bargain anymore.
I hope that you're thinking about this.
The bond
It's like
between the blade and him is what sustained Gert through the centuries in which he had lived, and then the sword choosing a new wielder ended the old tie to Gert.
Got it.
Take my manacles back.
Wait, he goes later.
Someone should bury him.
As you mention that out loud to the rest of the party, his body quickly decays into a simple skeleton and a pile of gear.
Never mind.
What kind of gear do you have?
It was
What type of gear does
it
he
wasn't
have?
good. He took all of his armor,
Oh,
so it
yeah,
was just
okay.
the clothes.
He was wearing clothes and
So he hasn't acquired anything good in the time
belts.
we've...
Like, there's like metal chain link thing.
Hope is still going to gather up the bones and
Yeah.
Oh, are you gonna bury him
yeah,
here?
dig a little hole.
Okay. Roll perception.
Oh.
24.
Roll heal.
Oh my god.
20.
Okay, as you begin to dig up the bones, you realize that there are a lot of them here. Guess I've been here a while. How far do you go before you...
After
Stop.
I find like the first few, I stop.
Okay, you find bones of various types. They're significantly older than what you would normally find right now. You pull up an orc skeleton, a human
I want to see
skeleton,
it work with that thing.
a half-elf skeleton, and an Inuzin skeleton.
So this is just business as usual for the sword.
All from the
Right around the pool.
all from. Do all the bones look like they were put there at the same time, or all very different times?
All very different types.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure of. Huh.
I would say, from what I've seen, wielders of the sword come back here when they're done.
Makes sense.
Raziel's very direct and.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Can he determine from the bones up the lowest he goes approximately like how long ago it was?
Well, it depends if they were buried or.
Is it just bones? Is there any personal effects?
Yeah.
Or...
There are no personal effects.
Okay.
I'm not gonna take the time to keep digging and disturbing the dead. It's definitely not my MO, so I'm gonna take Gert's bones and kind of lay them in a spot ceremoniously as possible and say a prayer and be done with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with
I
that.
after that wears down, I explained the what I saw of the keep to Violet.
Okay, roll knowledge arcana, please.
20. Not natural.
What he witnesses a Zodiac shower.
So what we thought.
Yes.
Confirmed.
Which
Okay.
also means that there is Zodiac at the bottom of that poop hole. Unless
It
somebody
was,
has taken it
but
out.
it was after Maverick died, and we confirmed that she used Zodiac to bring him back, mixed with the water after Curzon's.
Right.
So it's a normal occurrence. We need to check out Dewdrop.
Mm.
Well, the bringing him back with the water, that was probably before his second death, right?
Well, it was water and Zodiac. It was his first.
Right, but that
Curzon's
was like
beckoning.
that was the
Yeah.
second. That was before what I saw of it, like the end of his life.
Yeah.
Would I know that?
What?
So
Probably.
we know that
Soon.
Guinevere brought him back after the first Curzon's Beckoning.
Mhm.
Was that after? Would I know that as after the 5-day battle I saw, or like basically was that before when I saw him in the pool?
You watch him. He gets killed by an assassin shortly after.
Oh,
at
well,
the
that
end
must
of
have been a
Curzon's
fucking
birth.
skilled assassin. Was his name Vale?
No. Essentially, while he's in the middle of fighting, at the end of
he's
Kurzen's
distracted.
beckoning, he gets distracted, and a sword is buried in his back. And the sword attempts to keep him alive, but cannot succeed. And then Gwen takes him and the sword to the pool, grabs some Zodiac from a place that the sword doesn't know, and then brings him back to life at the pool.
So there's
She-
Zodiac sort of key.
Well, I don't know that it would be impossible for Gwen to just get Zodiac. Like, it's a rare substance, but like, if you're an important and powerful enough person, Zodiac's acquirable.
True.
She may have just like rang up the Arc Fair.
That's what I mean. Like, if she's connected enough, she probably could have literally rang up.
Someone.
Hello,
Yeah.
Arc
The
Fair,
Arc
I
Fair.
need Zodiac. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I know Savesia's hoarding some Zodiac. Could you give me a little?
Right. So I know you got this flying city and all, but I got some problems.
And
So-
if it was at the keep, it's probably not there or incredibly well hidden.
Well, we don't know if the Zodiac's there or not because it would be what 4 layers or something deep, and the layers are pretty tall. The water might have drained some more now, though. We might be able to try and go down.
Sure.
We
That's
definitely
true.
have one whole floor.
Yeah, at least.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you, Coxon.
Well, should we head back to the keep?
Hell yeah.
Did you tell any of us what happened?
You saw almost everything.
I didn't see what you did while you were over there.
I don't
After
know.
you
I don't know. I disappeared.
Oh.
No one's asked me.
Hey.
I knew that you had a connection to me, and then you just stopped talking on my end. I wouldn't know that you didn't continue seeing.
On our way back, I poke you and I'm like,
Hey, you
Where-
disappeared for a little while.
where did you go?
I witnessed Maverick's life.
Did you learn anything else about the... I probably would have brought it up when he asked about the Zodiac Shower, actually.
What?
Since I was like, I didn't see that.
Oh. Well,
Oh,
yeah, but
that's
I
a
just
good
mean,
point.
I was waiting
Bring
for
up
someone to,
Iron.
ask me, because, I never knew I disappeared from the material. Well, I did show up, 50 feet away, but magic is magic.
yeah.
I don't question magic.
Fancy vanishing act.
Right.
So,
Hope
Yeah.
asked what happened, but you gave him a TLDR, so that was good enough for Hope.
Like, witnessing Maverick's life, unless somebody wants specifics, that's what all he would have really said, and I don't know if anyone asked more specific questions.
I probably would have asked about, how did he die or if he died.
You do?
Which, yeah.
Then I
would've.
explained that I've it's the same. I don't want to say cryptic answer, but
Just...
Maverick decided. What did the thing say about Maverick? He decided.
You don't
He was
know.
he was finished, essentially.
Well, yeah, but he actually said Maverick wanted to. God, what were the fucking words you used,
Let me
Brad?
see
You
him
could say
look.
Maverick put down the sword.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. But Maverick, I'll just say Maverick chose to end his contract with the sword. After
Are you going to
centuries.
explain the contract with the sword, or are you going to leave that part out?
I thought we knew the contract with the sword. It
No.
sustains you.
We have no idea.
Are you going to
you're
let us
bound.
know that
Well, you guys know that it sustains. Like Gert had it for a really long time.
Well, we assumed you were drinking Great Glory.
Yeah.
This is the sword. All right, so I explained to the party that from what I know, the sword sustains the current owner indefinitely. And as you just witnessed with Gert, when that contract is broken, that they're no longer sustained. Everything catches up with them.
Interesting. Seems like a good deal.
The debt of borrowed time is called in.
Yep.
Seems pretty powerful.
I'm old, so
You're like, hell yeah, this is sweet. Probably.
You're almost as old as me.
Oh, do you get to fix your stuff?
I mean, I don't know, because I do think negatives and positives. I don't necessarily mind having where I'm at, but I don't know if that
Weird.
changes.
It doesn't.
Okay, I didn't think so. I figured it would just sustain. I didn't think it would make me younger.
No reverse.
Yeah. I don't know that I would want really reverse, to be honest.
Reverse.
To be fair, I don't want -2s to all my ability scores, but the -1 was fixed with my character build.
Would, based on us, Anna seeing Gert dead and the sword, where is the sword, by the way?
Yes.
I
He
have
has
it.
You sold it.
Based on that assumption, I might, Anna would probably ask you if you know if the contract got renewed by somebody, or if the sword is still looking for a new person. Would you give me like a cryptic
It has
answer
a
back,
it has a new
or-
owner,
Okay.
and at that I sheath it.
And then you just quickly walk up. Okay.
He doesn't outright tell you, but he's not.
But it's
being
like a
secretive.
I'm not being secretive. I'm
Okay.
just being cryptic.
Okay.
I'm an old, cranky, stupid dragon man.
Yeah, and I could probably either chalk it up to that or just like give you the squinty eyes.
Are you responding to that?
I already did.
Okay.
Why did only 5 get approved?
5 what?
Because they probably have to keep reading them, but I can send all of them.
You can send links?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's all I care about.
You can send links before it's approved.
Yeah.
Just on.
Yeah, because approval is just for selling.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Let's go home.
To home.
Indeed. It's
What
been
do
a
we
long
want
day.
to do when we get home?
Is it evening? What time of day is it?
It would be evening
Vibrant time?
It is evening now.
because it was mid-late day.
Yeah, Anna would probably
Ish.
be tired and hungry.
What is?
So, thank you for the birthday wishes, guys.
Yeah, today is Joe's birthday.
He's got a Tonka truck. He's got a birthday balloon.
Birthday balloon. Add to our collection. No birthday balloons.
That apparently has become a thing now for
And it's a
us.
thing.
Whose birthday's next?
Andres.
I thought it was Andrew.
I got a
And then Ashley,
I think so.
and then right,
And then we have to wait
Then
a
it's a
really
real
long
long
time.
time.
and then me.
And then you two, then me.
You two are like
Repeat.
almost back to back.
Yep.
Okay,
So we go back to the keep.
back to the keep.
How much time has passed? Can I like roll survival or something? You can just tell me.
It's like 6 hours.
So it's evening because we came here like kind of like midday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was still day. We found him,
Yeah.
and then we went back.
What would the party like to do?
We need.
Holly's not here, is she?
Yeah, it's Holly here.
Well, it's
Oh,
still
yeah.
the same day-ish, isn't it?
We
It's been
sent
a
her
one
out-
or
we sent her out
so
at the
days.
beginning of like the week. And then this
Right.
week,
I just can't
and
remember how many
week, I
days
think.
have passed.
It
Since,
takes a week to
right.
get back, so.
Right. That's what I mean. I don't know how many days it's been since we asked that Eldera to go.
It's been enough
Because
time.
yeah, that's the other thing we sent in Eldera.
If that's enough
So
time
that
for
does cancel some time.
It's enough time for him to get there and them to be like halfway back, I think.
Probably. I'm not sure. That's
Well,
what I
Holly
mean.
will take the full time back.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the way back, they can't. Eldera's gonna be like, God, these stupid squishy.
Just carry her.
Meet
He could
those.
probably. They probably would have just done a carriage.
A litter or something.
If she has any amount of, if she didn't feel like walking, she probably could have just got. She might even have a carriage for all we know.
Or a horse.
Hire a giant.
Just a
He did
horse
it
could work. Yeah.
before.
We go back to the place. Is there anything new or strange happening?
It burned down.
Oh, you go back to where? I'm sorry.
We go back to the keep.
You arrive at the keep. There's nothing really out of the ordinary that's going on.
Is Holly
No.
okay?
It's probably gonna be.
Do we want to go down to our freshly responded? Okay,
That's what I read.
that's fine.
One night. Jesus.
Was it the same guy?
No.
Deal with it later. So, do you guys want to go to the other floor, or
Well, we can go take a look.
do we just want to take a nap?
I mean, it's evening, but I mean, we could at least go downstairs and look.
I also want to spend more time with the tree since I found out that my grandma's involved. And she's
Have
not
the
dead.
Eldera made us like bedrooms yet? Have they done any of that yet?
No.
I didn't think
It's
so.
all external for right now.
So it's Did we find any? Oh, we did find living quarters downstairs. Couple of them. I don't know where the hell we're sleeping.
We have bedrooms.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we kind of made makeshift ones
Yeah,
upstairs.
I've been sleeping in the library.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you wanted to talk to the tree.
The tree and I are friends.
You arrive downstairs.
We were looking. We wanted to look and see if the water retreated much more.
Not much.
Just it's completely off the 1 floor though.
It's completely off the
floor.
third floor. Yeah.
The one that we,
It is
Are the
very
Reese's
fourth
still
now.
eating the giant owlbear carcasses?
Yes.
How's my baby owlbear?
He seems concerned.
What?
He's hungry.
Can I, I bring him some food? And can I handle animal and,
Sure.
try to bond with my little owlbear?
Of course.
Can I handle that owlbear? Ooh, that's, 20.
I'm failing at logging in.
He cuddles up close to you.
Aww. That is cute.
I have to start training him to fight, though. I don't want him to be a little softy, you know? He's got to go find other owlbears.
You cuddle with that owlbear. How's the egg?
How much owlbear? How hard would it be to get an owlbear egg? Oh, wait, there is an egg.
Yeah.
I also handle the egg.
Roll it.
Handle the egg.
I'm handling that egg. Not as well. That's an 8.
Did you
Um,
drop it?
Well, I'm not picking it up.
Okay, good.
Basketball.
you are not sure how well you are doing.
Right.
That's not the book I need.
I'm doing my best, like, because it was already in, like, a nest, so I don't have to do much to it. I just
Yeah.
Right.
every now and then I look at it and, like, what do I got to do to this? Is there, like, warmth in this area, or is it kind of cold?
It's middle. It's pretty cold.
Like you try to wrap blankets around it.
Pretty
Like-
cool.
Can I roll survival, since I don't have knowledge of nature,
Sure.
to try and find out if I should make it warm in here for this egg?
Sure.
Probably.
You can also ask her.
I will.
Yeah.
I'm probably still going to. I just wanted to do this first. 17.
All you have to
You definitely need to keep it warm.
Yep.
So you're not quite certain how to
So with that
do
realization,
that.
I'm going to go track down the resident alchemist and ask her if she could come help me out with the owlbear.
So do I come down to like
Yeah,
scraps
right,
of
be
blankets, like
Well, I haven't done much yet. I don't know what to do. So you're here to help me determine how
maybe
to.
like a
Grandpa
TP of
Raz.
twigs?
Right. Can you
There's no luck.
What?
Yeah, can I
Oh.
can I help
This?
with this?
Owlbear.
I would basically like
I'm asking for tips from Anna on how to properly handle this egg.
I would roll my eyes and sigh, but secretly I want to take care of this owlbear.
This can be
All
a
you
joint
have to do-
effort.
Yeah.
She said, this will be my
Put it in your
owlbear."
backpack, hop on your bike, and ride back and forth through the city for a few hours, and then it'll hatch.
Yeah, you're good. What do I roll to figure out some
Knowledge.
sort of knowledge?
Nature.
Probably
I would
nature.
guess.
Oh, I didn't think of that. 20. Not
Nice.
natural.
So you have
20
to.
not natural.
You can make a small heating device. It'll cost you. Do you have alchemist fire on you?
No, I wasn't allowed to take it.
No, you
No.
bought some before and never used
You
it.
have some. You just don't. You probably don't make it. Because alchemist fire you could just buy.
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
found alchemist fire
I
too.
know I said you should buy some.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me that, but because I remember trying to get it, but I couldn't get it. I don't have it on me. It looks like
You could make it.
I could.
You have 400 gold worth of materials.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
You have
I
a
can
ton
make
of
it.
materials.
And you have
Like-
like 2,000 gold you never spent. So
Well, the materials really help because the gold we'd have to go find the materials.
Right.
She actually
Or-
has craft like.
Can I roll a
How much
craft
alchemist
alchemy?
fire do you have?
Well, she doesn't have fire, but she has 400 gold worth of alchemist
And I
materials.
can roll a craft alchemy check.
Sure, good.
That's not bad.
Also,
Yeah.
I think you
probably a
got it.
20. 22.
22. You successfully create a small warming device that'll keep it warm for 2 weeks. It costs you 200 gold worth of materials.
Aw, yeah.
So it's like a little incubator for the little egg,
Worth.
or probably the big egg. How big is an owlbear egg?
That's so cute.
Probably
If I
pretty
had the
big.
BBB theory out, it would probably say, but
Yeah.
that's why we need the little bookshelves out
We
here.
have a book for it.
Yeah.
We'll get bookshelves eventually.
Did they do stats in the second book?
No.
I think he said he has them if you email him.
Yeah, I think that they had someone do 5e and like PF stats, but
Mhm.
they didn't want to post for or write for a system, so.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't blame him.
I think he,
But you're right, I
he
think-
told me at Gen Con, I think if we email him, he'll.
Andreas has stats or
Mhm.
yeah.
Maybe we could ride it around, sit on its shoulders. That, yeah. I would do that.
Do people use owlbears as mounts?
No, you can't ride them.
I didn't think so.
Bipedal.
Oh, that's right.
Uh,
That'd be really hard.
yeah.
I mean, you
I mean, if you're a halfling,
could probably pull it off as a half.
Paley probably could.
She's very far south.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna have 2 owlbears at some point.
She will travel here.
Yes.
Hopefully they can go find more owlbears and
They could pull a cart.
No, I just want them to
Chariot?
guard this side of the mountain.
Owlbear chariot.
I feel bad for killing their parents, but I didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
They were just trying to protect their young, and you had to kill them.
I mean, you can't.
I was protecting the books. Like the problem was we couldn't communicate. If we could have
Yeah.
communicated, but it was owlbears, they wanted to kill me because they thought I was coming for them. I had to kill them because I thought they were coming for my books.
And it's probably hard to tame a fully grown wild owlbear.
Oh, I really doubt that would have gone
much
well.
less a baby.
Yeah.
So
I mean, a baby is easier.
We could. The problem was I could have ran, but I enlarged in the doorway because I didn't want them in the library.
And you already looked scary enough, so. Okay.
You're the best.
Hove is praying.
I can't read.
How'd you post an update?
I don't know my login. Okay, what are you doing, Ho?
Praying.
Okay.
Praying.
That's what Hove does.
Anna and I were working on owlbears.
I would like to go hang out with a tree and be like, yo, I know who you belong to. I'm not going to say it like that.
Yo,
Because-
bitch.
Because Violet doesn't talk like that. But she would be very sympathetic and she would be very anxious to learn about her grandmother because she thinks that she's dead and clearly she's not.
My grandmama.
And I know that she can help us a lot in this situation, and she can also help with Violet's personal goals of remorse scar and her parents being stupid.
Well, maybe your grandma worships for Morriscar now. Maybe that's why she's not back.
Dun, dun, dun.
She would
Big
never
reveal.
do that.
Big reveal.
Your parents wouldn't do that either, would they?
Yes, they
Oh,
would
oh.
actually.
Oh, she went there. Oh, he went there.
and that is something we should bring up on
Huh?
our break. That
Yeah.
we've got things posting and finally going up.
Yeah.
So if people are like the modules especially.
Mhm.
It's kind of cool.
I'll do them all tonight. It shouldn't take too long.
Yeah.
What did we not do? We're asking too much of Brad.
Lacio.
Sorry, I have to sneeze.
It's okay.
Lacio.
Okay. I lived in a tornado of dog fur this morning.
True.
Oh, there's a spell.
Bless
I'm
you.
not allergic to dogs, but just like breathing in nothing but
It's
dog
just-
fur in the car. I was like, oh my gosh.
I had a very busy morning.
Yeah.
All around.
What time did you guys get up?
Before it's right around 10, maybe a little earlier. The power went out, so Elsa woke me up because the fan went off, and she can't sleep unless she's in front of a fan. She needs white noise, so she woke me up like, what
think
the
she's
hell?
Yeah,
my
the
dog.
dog needs white
I
noise.
think she's my dog.
She woke me up like, what the hell is this? And wanted to go outside, and we just kind of got up.
I can't sleep without a fan anymore either.
Yeah, I couldn't go back to sleep without a fan, so.
Mhm.
I
But
can't sleep
our-
without my fans. I love you guys.
Jesus,
Oh man.
Gigi.
my elbow's itchy.
So you're
That's
talking
so
to the
weird.
tree?
I'm not, yeah.
Yes, she wants to talk to the tree.
I'm gonna be friends with Tree.
Roll intelligence check.
You might not be able to connect.
Unable to connect.
She's putting
23?
in the USB.
It's Type C. How does she keep messing it up? I don't.
Okay, so as you
flipping it.
lay your head down and begin to meditate and attempt to reach out to it in a dream state,
I'm eating her snacks.
you get the feeling of
No shit.
warmth and home and belonging, but that's all you get.
I think the tree's busy.
Please try it.
I'm really afraid. Well, I guess I'm not afraid now that we know it's her grandma.
Mm-hmm.
But presumably your grandma's alive, and presumably it knows the tree is awakened. So maybe it.
She might be just coming back.
Like, even if I can't get through to the tree, like, I would convey.
Well,
I'm
from a meta
meditating.
They
standpoint,
might. She
Yeah.
probably wouldn't
from a
even know
meta
it's you.
standpoint, like I wouldn't know this, but from a meta standpoint, like if not my tree suddenly awoken, that I would
You
be
would be
probably
very
very worried,
Yeah.
especially considering where the fuck I left it.
But her grandma probably doesn't know it's her, so she's
Right, that's what I mean.
Like,
Like she has no idea, like what, like
fuck?
she knows where she left the tree,
mm-hmm,
and it's probably been dormant for
long time.
a long
Like, I
time.
remember her dying, so. It's a little weird for everyone.
Aww.
Yeah.
And she might still be dead.
She's not dead.
I didn't know that.
It's alive, unless it was a shared tree.
Can I do that?
I don't think that exists.
As I was gonna
Maybe
say
it does.
Amaru expert.
It can be inherited. Like if your mom dies, like
Oh
I know
god.
you can.
Maybe I don't want the tree.
But if you already have one, it's not like you can have two. But like,
Yeah, you already have a tree.
I do have a tree.
Stirrups.
Suddenly, oh no, my tree's burning down.
and then there's some where it's like they've been
God, that'd be terrible.
with multiple members.
Does that
of
happen
the
in
family.
Silverrun ever?
What?
Yeah.
Like a
Same.
forest fire?
I imagine it would happen if it's on purpose. That person would be sentenced to death.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
in
Well,
a heartbeat.
yeah.
But I imagine
Because,
acts
like-
of God happen. It's really wet though. It's not a dry forest. It's not a dry country.
It's not easy for lightning to light the forest up.
Right. So I imagine
Ain't no
very
It's like
rarely.
Minecraft. It only happens when
It's
it
not
rains.
California.
It
We'll
immediately
just
gets
put it
out.
like that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's like a forest fire in Seattle,
Right.
or like up in the Pacific Northwest.
very
That'd be
Very
terrible
likely.
though. For all like the Amaran that like can't do anything.
That'd be horrible.
I'm gonna continue doing this like every meditation that I do.
Every
Okay.
night. The only one we don't know what's happening is
Party's waiting for Holly and
I think
Maybe
that's our
I'm just
hanging
plan
out.
right now. Hang out, wait for Holly.
And,
Did you want to craft stuff while we wait?
Yeah.
Because that's something you do.
I do
you
a lot
have to
of
roll for
praying
it.
in the
so.
woods at night, and I
I
sleep
wanna-
during the day.
So
And
you
I'm
wanna
grumpy if
make
you
some
guys
how
wake me
old is
up.
this baby owlbear?
within 6 months.
Oh, so it's super young.
Yeah.
I don't want to craft.
I'm really
like,
grumpy if
what's
you
on
guys
my
wake me up,
stuff.
by the way.
Like what's on my.
The town's pretty far away, right?
Yeah.
Are there Aldera like regularly going back and forth?
No.
So they have most of their supplies here.
Yep.
Okay. I wouldn't want to send that.
They set up a small workstation in the middle of the.
We have a
Oh,
library, but
No?
it's mostly for the Blackburn. Do they have other types of books?
We need to go deeper.
We do. I think we should explore since we have time.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
Well,
Holly
we're
would
waiting
get
for
there
the I
first.
think the floor below to.
Yep.
Well, the one floor we went down to 3 down.
Yeah.
The one below it emptied.
Did
No.
we talk
No.
I
about?
thought you
3
said
empty.
3 no longer
Three
has
had-
a couple feet
3
of
had
water.
a foot of water on it,
Oh.
and that's all gone.
Can we talk about what to do with these oozes?
Feed them, love them.
You don't
What do you mean?
feed and load.
Can we transplant them?
Can we like create a barrier so we can like shut them in one part of the keep and
Like
they can't
a-
get to us? Like,
like a
doors.
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
So will they eat it though?
No, they won't eat like
How common are
Stuff that
oozes
would
to
be,
construction people?
organic material. That's what I'm looking for.
Not very.
Okay, so they don't encounter oozes that often.
No.
I mean,
Not
can I
usually.
like? I wish I could set it up like a trap where if someone were to come down here, they would accidentally like get in their way, but we know to avoid.
Well,
like,
we push the owlbear carcasses down the poop.
They're busy at the
So
moment.
they're in the middle of the poop hole. So on the floor that they're at, there are 2 entrances.
Can we
So we just
block
have
them
to
into that circle?
seal them in, and then they're stuck in the poop hole.
God,
Well, they could probably ooze.
Yes.
could we block them into that circle if we block off? If it's like a circle and there's 2 entrances, could we like block them off so they're just in the middle of the poop?
Yes,
Because no one
easily.
knows about the secret entrance.
Easily.
So anyone who's coming in to raid our shit's gonna be coming right down the poop hole.
True.
Sure.
So if we could block them in that center area.
Can I?
And I'm fine with throwing
Throwing
stuff down there to feed
Yeah.
them.
I
Every
mean,
once
that
in a
was
while.
existing.
Could
Trash bin.
could they do that with like rubble or doors or something?
I mean, there's probably plenty of rubble.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Hove will work on while we wait for Holly, because I don't have anything else to do. So
Yeah, because I mean, the only way anyone's gonna get down there is through right there.
Yeah.
I like the prospect of finding a way to keep them around and integrate them into the castle, since we know we can manipulate them using stuff to feed them with,
And
basically.
I mean-
Andrew, give me a list of the things you want to craft in the time that you have.
I'm opening up one note.
Also, after they've kind of like we've come into oozes a couple times and almost died, so I know that they're a good defense mechanism.
Yeah.
We should take advantage of that.
Since there's 2, I kind of want to name them Squish and Squash. Just saying.
Well, Hove would probably just start calling them Squish and Squash.
Yeah.
It is now. It is now.
I have no preference. You can call.
I
it
don't think
anything.
I know Raziel would probably get like laugh at you, but
I would love that.
Squish and Squash.
not at you, but like if you said,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna go block off Squish and Squash," he would look and then laugh and figure out what the hell you're talking about. Like
Yeah.
the fuck is Squish and
Squish and Squash.
Oh.
I just had it open. I feel like you need to subscribe to the Grace box.
Oh, is that a box?
Yeah.
It's a subscription box. They send you like so many snacks in whatever interval you want.
It's kind of cool.
And it's all like special snacks like this.
I like they do the little Sargento cheese ones. They're called like
bounce breaks.
yeah. Oh
I
my
get
God.
those.
I
Costco.
love those, and they have like the berries and the cheese and the
Mhm.
Gouda.
That sounds good.
Kills
I
me.
get some Gouda.
I love cheese.
Same.
Dale does too.
Sorry
So
for the
we're
cheese
just-
intermission.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really, we need
Yeah.
some cheese.
So I want to
Block
squish
off.
and squash.
We want to block off Squish and Squash.
Make them at the bottom of the poop hole. Something falls down.
They eat it.
While you're moving stuff around, I go upstairs because I see Hove is working quite hard, and ask if look. I don't even have to ask. I look around and see what the Eldera are doing with the rubble.
What do you mean?
Like, are they just piling up rubble somewhere, or like?
There's no place to. You don't. For the most part, the rubble of the keep isn't really rubble. It's building materials.
So
that
they're
they can
using
use.
it to fix the keep.
Go take apart Gert's camp.
They're currently taking apart the wall that had just recently collapsed due to the actions of the Lyris tree. Yeah.
How many days? Is there like multiple days? Could I like go on a few like trips, kind of like out? I just want to scout the area. Like, there's no like lesser used trade routes like nearby at all, or like I just want to make sure that people aren't coming through here.
Do you
apart from the
express
main
that to
road.
the party?
Yeah.
Go see.
Raziel would be.
That's all I say.
Yeah.
Raziel would be down to do a aerial reconnaissance, and you can do a.
Okay.
Just like I mean,
let me
even just
find
like
travel
a barely
times.
traveled path that like a merchant might come. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just want to make sure no one is hanging out around here at all. There's not like a little fucking.
I could technically fly
cottage.
Vale around, but I don't know if Vale will be down, being flown around by
This,
stupid stinky dragon.
And if
head.
there's big forest cover somewhere, so we could like double team it. You get the area.
Yeah, right.
And
Well, because you could get a lot of the open plains and stuff like that,
yeah. I just wanna
and
make
actually
sure
probably sneak along the edges with the
there's
trees.
not like a witch in a cottage half a mile out. You
Well,
know?
if there is, she's about to get befriended.
She throws a potion. At
Potion
you,
of weakening or
and
weakness
you
or whatever.
are officially.
And then she hits me once and I die.
Every time.
I want to craft those 3 things. I like do in Discord.
Okay.
Are they alchemical things?
What?
Right.
Alkali flash, thunderstone.
Rachel, roll a survival check. JP, you don't need to roll.
I don't.
Oh, nice.
2.
Okay. Both of you roll perception.
Oh God, why? Why is this happening to me? 9.
Do you want to use passive perception?
Yes, please. I take my sweet
What's
ass
your
time.
passive?
I've got it. It's 10 plus just the thing, right?
Yeah.
17.
What's yours?
15.
Okay. Pick a direction: north, south, east, west.
North.
Okay. Pick a direction: north, south,
Well,
east, west.
what is in the directions? Because that would probably
East
influence
is
what-
mountains. South is
You might be best in the mountains.
foothills. North is foothills. West is the forest.
Then actually, I want to go west.
You
Just
want to go in the
'cause-
forest, and then I'm gonna go. Do you want? I can either do the 3, or are you good with a foothills?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
We can split it up.
Then I'll just go east, and then we'll just, depending on how we do this, or we can do it again.
Where you go
I've
first?
heard
Forest.
That you
Forest.
were gonna see would recommend
You find
That's
the
where I'm
same
going.
trail that the
That's where
Ildera
I'm going
had made
first,
to
for sure.
get their stuff here that they have recently begun paving with cobblestone.
What?
Okay.
I go mountains.
Do we want a road?
Yeah, we probably need one. I mean, it's not
How
secret.
else
that
will
it
you
keeps
get
us
supplies here?
Here. Yeah.
Who's
It's a
gonna
keep, like-
who's gonna
There's
watch
no
your
se-
keep
it's
when
no
you're gone?
secret.
There's
There's
no
a
sense
keep
in
up here.
keeping it super secret that we're here. Well, we can keep it secretive, but a road's not. But yeah, sorry.
As you explore around, you find really nothing of importance besides a few hunting cabins, a couple, like 24 miles out.
No magical glades or weird planar falls or
Not that you can find now.
oh, no armies. Okay.
No arm.
Just making sure.
No creatures tracking you back or anything like that.
No signs of any weird
100,000
dangerous-
clockwork golems.
There's
Nope.
not like a T-Rex out here. Okay.
A little far off
JP,
from Rakagesh.
Yeah.
you went towards the mountains?
Yes, sir.
You.
I seem to be the best one, Kate, or the best fit to.
I'm not going climbing mountains.
Right. Considering I don't have to climb.
Make sure there's nothing weird between us and the coast. Because
Yeah.
we're real close to that, theoretically.
Oh, we are north of Anchorage, aren't we?
You're south of Anchorage.
I would just
One of the
hate to be
directions
like,
of Anchorage.
oh yeah, guys, there
There's
was
just
a
that line and then
fucking
coast.
Mhm.
So.
like angry hunting fur trade group camp 3 miles out in.
A couple of weeks from now, Brad's like, well,
Right.
100,000 clockwork golems are outside of here, I think.
100,000 clockwork. As you explore JP, you eventually find about 5 miles out the remains of a mine shaft. but you find nothing else in the area.
Ooh.
So from above, I see the remains of the mine shaft.
You see the small road that they used to get out to the mine shaft leading from the east side of the keep. It went above the rift
Around the mountains.
and then straight into the mountains. For the whole road from the keep all the way there, it's about 3 miles, but it's very windy. It's not straight. If you went straight, it's only about a mile out.
Okay. I would definitely take hard note, but I'm not.
And you find nothing else of importance besides a few mountain goats and a ice troll.
An ice troll.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's like 24 miles away though. And he's by himself.
You flew
Is-
really far.
Yeah.
That's how far you can fly in a day.
Does the troll yell at him?
Does he see me?
No, you're flying. I see him go, hey.
I fly right in front of him. What's up, bro? How's it going?
Punches you. Raziel does not come back.
What?
Wait, what? That's how you die?
How big of a frost troll are we talking?
It can manhandle you.
Yeah.
I don't want to deliver that.
Your
bad
sword
news.
would really like it though.
But wait, is it within the bounds of the keep?
No.
Okay, so it's not.
outside.
It's outside. But I know in that direction, armies are going to have trouble coming to us.
Yes.
It's also where
There's
we
also
go.
mountains that way, so also
I mean-
trouble. But
Theoretically, if I'm thinking of this right, if we go east, it goes mountains, coast, right?
Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah. So if the
Nothing's
army
coming
is pulling up in boats, hopping off, climbing over the mountains.
It would be.
We got bigger
They
things
ballsy
to
as
worry
fuck.
It
about.
would be Trist armies though.
Props.
So props. I could see it happening.
I can see it happen from Trust. Them damn vampires.
Yeah.
They're busy fighting his people.
Andrea,
The
which
Joe
one would you like
vampires.
to build first or make first?
Oh, the first one? Alkali Flash?
Okay, roll a craft alchemy.
Don't
You
forget
do it,
you
girl.
add your level to your alchemy check for these checks because you're making stuff.
That makes it pretty soft.
Oh.
It was like, what was that, like a 3 or
Plus
something on the side? And then it's just
Plus
like,
16 to that.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was
That's
a 10.
16.
Huh?
She has her level.
12.
For crafting,
When she's crafting, she has
items,
her level.
alchemists add their level to their craft.
What's your
check.
intelligence?
4.
The plus 4.
8.
Oh,
She
yeah.
has 4 ranks, and
8.
it's a class
4,
skill.
8, 3, 11. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 33.
She's very good at making stuff.
My stealth is like that. It's just stupid because it's what you do as a rogue.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, I can't disguise myself or poop.
Or poop?
swim.
Or
You can't do
poop.
that?
I can't swim.
This is what she's good at.
I can actually
Making
swim really well,
weird
believe it or not.
stuff.
You know, I can't swim. I can't swim
Reduce.
well either.
You lose 5 gold.
Okay.
And you gain 1 alkali flask
Cool.
in 7 days.
Cool.
What does that do?
Alkali?
Fuck shit up.
If we fight more oozes, it really fucks them up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
sweet.
like perfect.
Because they're all acidic. alkali.
I love oozes.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
I feel like that's good in an emergency too. If like one of us falls in the poop hole drunk.
Right.
Right.
So I have a.
Or
Like-
someone we don't want to kill accidentally falls in there. Like,
Right.
It deals 2 to 6 points of damage against oozes. 1d6 against everything else.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we don't have any armies on our doorstep secretly.
Well, we haven't checked the north and south.
As far as we can
Yeah.
Yeah.
True story.
As far as we can tell.
tell. Do I get a chance to craft
guys go
anything
this
else?
way or
Or?
this
It takes you a week to craft an item.
Before we get back, on our way back, we see the keep being sieged from the north and south. Fuck.
just every week make something new.
Make something
and
new.
You'll have a whole huge bag of tricks eventually.
Bag of tricks.
Whether or not you use them or not.
Bag of uniforms.
Especially because it doesn't cost. It's mainly a time requirement. It's not
Yeah.
High levels, you'll have a ridiculous amount of random
No,
little
it takes
trinkets.
you 2 days.
She also
Wow.
has Swift Alchemy, which makes it half the time. That's one of her class abilities.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
So one day?
Yeah.
Half the normal time to create.
I'm going to apply to.
So you create 1 in 1 day.
That's not bad.
Damn.
Yay.
That's pretty sweet.
Because I thought that was just for applying it to the
No.
weapon.
That's for the applying to weapons for poison. Then Swift Alchemy lets you make stuff in half the amount of time.
Cool.
That's really
You're
cool.
just like bloop, 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 bloop.
Done.
Like a creepy
Okay.
Minecraft
Anything else?
brew.
Well, I assume that takes our whole day, right?
Yep. Next day?
I do wish to check the north or south. I don't know which one looked
They're both foothills.
Does one look easier to travel by foot?
From what you know of the surrounding area, you would send your flyer northwards because there's a river he needs to cross.
Okay. I don't want to get wet today.
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
Both of you roll, please.
I don't swim well.
Is this perception?
Survival first.
Survival first. That's above 20. I don't know.
That's fine.
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
Good thing you
Roll
didn't take the
perception.
Can I take passive again?
19.
15.
You find nothing out of the ordinary north or south of the keep.
I rolled really well survival, which I didn't need to roll well.
Who went south?
Vale.
Vale. You do find something a little out of the ordinary. The remains of an old town sit about a quarter-mile south of the valley.
Oh, so there was a town attached to the keep, or protected by the keep.
Is it half a mile?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's not far away. That's within. That is way within the bounds of the keep.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Dewdrop? Was Dewdrop that close?
No.
No, Dewdrop is north.
Was this on any of the maps or information we looked at?
No.
Okay, so that's odd. It's not in
Well,
records.
it got destroyed decades
Yeah,
ago.
it's just...
The keep's
Didn't
barely
we pick up
even-
like an old map though?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not on that.
Probably not big enough worth mentioning.
Or it could
We
just
need to
be.
go there.
Yeah.
Would the alchemist like to roll again?
Mhm.
What are you making now?
Let's do the thunderstone stone.
Thunder.
Are you going to evolve your Pikachu?
24.
24.
Oh my god, so many.
It's funny because a lot of the ones at the DC is like 20. It's difficult for her to fail.
Mm-hmm. Just roll 3 or lower.
Yeah,
I want to evolve my Pikachu.
Evolve your Pikachu.
I need to understand.
but she can be
But
ballsy and make it
24 is
more
bad
complicated, so.
because some of them are like DC of 25.
Yeah. 24 is not
Not
all
like-
it'll pass, essentially.
Yeah.
Once you get to the point where you can't roll below a 30.
you lose 10 gold.
Yeah.
But do I make
No.
Ah, it was
Thunderstone's a-
25.
yeah,
Dang it.
Thunderstone's a tricky one
Mm-hmm.
because
That's
it's
okay,
a
should I
wicked
get the
fun
model?
one.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite alchemist weapon.
What does it do?
It like deafens.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next. After the third day, one of the Eldera comes and finds Violet.
Did I stayed with the tree.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Did it? What?
Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. What am I rolling? 12.
Same result as before. Roll again. Same result as before. One of the Eldera comes and finds Violet.
Hi, what's up?
While we were building the initial camp for the construction of the keep, we found something a little odd.
What did you find?
I can show you if you'd like. It's in the middle of the plains over here under the snow.
I would like to take Hove with me.
Okay. Hope
I
and
assume-
Violet are taken to the
We're
middle
not
of
there,
the...
right?
No,
No,
you're
I don't
out.
think so.
gone. She's
I'm
Crafting.
crafting.
chemical.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Okay, as you get taken to the middle of the valley,
Okay.
And put down.
That's why I took Hove.
He's going to do it.
Hope is the one who does it.
they motion over to a small area where they had cleared some snow, and essentially they were piling up all of their building supplies and making a large saw, among other things.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it would make
They're
sense.
very effective.
Like a Skyrim one?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, how else are you going to cut wood? With a saw. Anyway, they were building a saw and they found something a little odd. They take you to a small little cleared area and there's a circle of stones.
Oh, good.
That it's roughly about 5 feet across.
I bet I know what this does. Hodor.
They look crafted in place. They sit as it looks like you're looking at the top of a small barricade. Like a small wall. It's about 8 inches
So
wide.
it's
It's just a
like
circle.
crenellation?
Yeah. But it's sitting in the ground.
Right.
So there's something under it.
There's dirt in the middle.
I'm assuming. Can I detect magic?
It reveals nothing. There is no magic.
Can I detect dirt?
It's dirt.
What do you think it is?
Success! Roll a dirt check.
Would I be able to use
knowledge engineering
Yeah,
to
sure.
figure out anything about the crenellations, who built it, or anything like that? 18.
Do you dig a little?
Yes.
Okay.
As I
As you
have
dig a
to
little,
do.
you eventually hit wood.
Interesting.
About 2 feet down.
So it's like an underground Minecraft house.
I
You
want to go
dig
in
up
it.
the wood?
Yeah.
Okay.
Raziel, there we go.
As you dig up the dirt in the surrounding area, you eventually find the crenellations form a ring, and then in the middle is like a wooden plank that just covers the whole area, and in the middle is a handle.
How big is it?
About 5 feet across.
Secret tunnel.
I'm opening it.
It's a dark hole as far as you can see. Yes, it's deeper than 60 feet.
No ladders.
No ladders.
And it's only like 5 feet wide.
Yeah.
So it'd be real hard to like fly down there.
Yeah, it'd be impossible to fly.
I wouldn't say impossible. Just real hard. I only flap
I'm
the ends
I'm
of my
gonna cast light on a rock and drop it down.
Ooh.
You drop it in a well. Boom. It's a well.
Did we,
But what's in it?
It's a well.
Water.
did we need a well?
Regular water?
Yeah.
Or blood.
It's not blood.
It's not like ale. It's not where they
It's
pour
not
their
a-
ale.
No.
Holy shit!
Dirty.
Did
It's
we
just
need a
water.
well?
Do we need one?
The Eldera turns to you and says, "It's a well."
Cool. Do we
I
need
got
a
that.
well?
I think there used to be a town here,
Interesting.
but none of the buildings are here. Only the well.
It would be the thing to survive.
Yeah.
So apparently we need to start just digging up this whole area.
I got my-
knowledge engineering for what you know of a sealed architecture. Actually, is it architecture?
No.
It's architecture and engineering, right?
Dungeoneering.
There's
Would be another
dungeoneering,
one.
engineering. I only got an 8.
And the
I mean, you
two
could-
others with dungeoneering are out scouting right now.
If I took
I also
my
have engineering.
passive
Yeah.
engineering, it'd be a 15. But
Can I do...
Or just, I mean, you could take time. Not like you guys need it. See if you can take a.
Can't take 10s on all checks.
But you can't get 20?
Nope.
Damn.
Can't know something you don't know.
he's right.
No, makes sense.
Can I do knowledge history to see if I remember anything from when we were in the library researching?
Sure, go ahead.
Or
That's
just a
actually a
sealed
good
architecture.
connection.
26?
You head down to the
Nice.
library and begin to scour books. You eventually find a census for the city of Ark.
What a name.
That's
ARK
ominous.
or ARC?
A-R-K.
That's ominous.
What's the census entail?
It looks like it's an accountant's numbers of various resources local to the town, how much food they have, how many people live there, various things. It occurs every year.
How far ago was
It's
the
a
last
ledger
one?
book. The whole thing is just a lot of numbers forever.
Like the dates on it, like how long ago were they?
They stopped 123 years ago.
So that's right after the keep was hit. Like two years after. Ish. So it survived the Zodiac thing.
Maybe they tried to stay and...
Yeah. Okay.
Assuming
Before the Zodiac hit, the population of the town was nearing 7,000.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Shortly afterwards, it drops to 2.
Does
And
it
then
say their names?
No.
What census is this?
it doesn't care what your name is.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's about numbers.
Goes
I went to
on.
Ancestry.com and they have that information.
Eventually, it reaches. After the 2,126, the year it got struck. The following year, it just puts 0 and an unhappy face.
Oh.
Yeah, they got wrecked.
Assuming that we have more days, Hove is now going to devote his time to digging up stuff randomly around that. Well,
You're going to become an archaeologist.
He is a dwarf.
I'm gonna need this whole area sectioned off, cordoned off, remove the snow. All of you guys stop working on the keep. Come here.
Ho will do it by himself. They can keep working on the key.
He's out there, little brush.
And a little helmet.
Well, assuming
I
you
think
guys
this is
scout
a
it, I
rock.
can get Raziel to come
Yeah,
with me too.
I would definitely.
Alright.
I'm not just gonna let you do manual labor like solo.
I will.
The rest of the day passes, and Raziel returns home.
Vale does not.
Vale is lost in the woods.
How is Vale lost in the woods?
You rolled a 9 on
I
survival.
don't have survival.
You
If
probably
I-
shouldn't have went alone.
If I get back,
I place torches.
if I get,
Real
if,
zombies.
if I get back and she's not back, like
Go look for
after
her.
a reasonable amount of time, I definitely go out looking, light up my
Roll.
sword, so
Roll.
she sees me.
Roll,
Yeah,
I mean, I'd probably go
Sure.
out at night.
it's much harder for me to get lost.
Right. I mean, I have good survival.
So my survival roll that would be a 19, almost 20.
Oh, you find her, and like,
Okay.
Especially
Yeah.
if she put a torch up, I would just be looking for light.
Yeah.
Well, suddenly you just see me flying above you, and then I just turn around and I assume you just follow.
Yeah, props.
you make it back. After you
I don't want to come down because it's an embarrassing moment for you, so I just kind of I lead you back home.
Dude, if Vale got lost in the woods, she'd be like, oh, I guess this is my life now.
You
He'll
probably
be fine now. He'll be fine.
Like, oh, okay, this is it.
she just put up torches. They'll find me.
You're supposed to stay put.
I mean that is the
Yeah,
It's way harder to
I
find
stayed
somebody
put.
moving.
I was like, I'm just gonna eat my sandwich here.
I don't know where I am.
That would probably just, what you would tell me to. Yeah, I just have a little mirror. I'm just like trying to find something.
I just see a beam of light.
It's your eyes.
Oh god! You just see a bazaar.
crashes into trees. Alright, the following morning, Holly arrives.
Hey.
With one Luca Blackburn.
He's not dead.
No, he's not
I
dead.
stab him.
He's dead now.
Who's this guy? Oh god!
Does Luca seem chill?
Yeah, is he chill or is he
Can
crazy?
I roll
like that?
int? It was nighttime.
Yeah, sure.
It was nighttime.
Roll intelligence.
Nat 20! 26.
Okay.
What is that?
You feel as if you can hold a small mental conversation with the tree. You will only get empathy in response. Feelings. You won't get thoughts.
You will only get empathy from Brad. I feel for you that nothing's happening for you doing this.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Oh my
my
god.
I tell
Jeez.
it who I am. I tell it that I know about...
You sense surprise! Good.
Confetti rains from the leaves.
Little gem sparkles. I tell it I know that I hear about Gwen.
Acknowledgement.
We know about the scepter and rings.
Acknowledgement.
And we want to try to find them.
Sadness.
Also,
Sadness.
I very much could be in danger.
More sadness.
Okay.
So it doesn't like that you're gonna go look for the rings.
I feel like sometimes we should only talk in
Acknowledgement.
Acknowledge.
sadness.
That's what emojis are for, though.
That's
Hunger. No.
That's how your mom talks. Emojis.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, what's
Not
next?
like this.
Oh
What's up?
boy.
Oh, Holly arrives. Hi. She crunches her way through. She passes you as you are doing archaeology.
Hi.
She waves at you as she
Acknowledgement.
trudges on her horse across.
Oh, so she did bring a horse. Very good.
Can I have?
Well, where do we want to start
Is there a
first?
stable in the plans?
No, we do have a
One of the
stable.
nearby Aldera says yes and hands you a paper.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
It's a layout. Just keep when they're done.
Is there a stable there?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Am I here? I
Yeah.
snatched the plans. Because Vale's like, oh, cool. I'm just like,
I look for a stable and I'm like, oh, okay. And then,
I'm sure you can try.
Just a bunch of square boxes. She's like, yeah, stables.
Got it.
Fuck this sets. I'm not an engineer.
They'll read.
yeah, but she doesn't have engineering.
These just look like keep plans.
Like, it's all just stone rooms to her anyway.
Nothing stands out to me.
nothing on
It
it.
won't matter until it's finished.
Except
right
for it's
now,
called-
it's blocks on.
Except for it's called
paper.
Poop Hole Keep.
No,
Didn't
it's-
we name it? Weren't we supposed
We
to name it?
didn't officially name it.
What were we gonna
We
name
didn't even come up with. I said if the valley was hidden, we
Anyway.
could call it Hidden Valley Keep, and then we would have to build a ranch with it.
I could.
I mean, clearly there's a town.
I kind of want to call it like Sapphire Keep, but I don't want the raiders to come from miles away.
It's a good way to get a
Broke-ass
lot of
keep.
people to come.
Right.
Broke ass keep.
Someone said Glory Keep, but I
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like we're
Glory.
playing too hard because then we'd have the glory hole.
We leave keep out of it. It's called.
I didn't even think about that.
Whenever it comes up on maps, it's just gonna say home of frost giants.
Sorry, Brad. I
Come
didn't-
here to die.
Yeah, this is where die.
Um,
Identity theft.
I
My
think we
internet?
need to. I think we need to still brainstorm on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to name that.
No.
We need to name it eventually if anyone has any cool
Yeah,
ideas.
chat. Brainstorm ideas to name our keep.
We don't want
You
it to
just
be
gave
too
Vox
obvious.
the ability to name our keep. Why did you
I
do
said
that?
brainstorm.
Suggestions.
Brainstorm. We reserve the right to veto anything.
We would like it to not be sexual innuendos.
Or too obvious where people would want to steal our things.
Yeah. Protect us.
We're very needy, but not really.
Your grave keep. This is how you die keep.
Oh, like I didn't put a
Increase
ton of
the-
information in the letter just because it.
Well, what I was
never
asking was,
do,
do we go
but-
with Holly first or with Mr. Blackburn? And what is?
Gray skull.
Rachel or Vale doesn't give a lot
shit
of
about-
shits about Luca, so I'd be
Okay.
like, Holly.
Who's Rachel?
I don't know.
Holly embraces you.
They're friends.
She's my friend. I don't have a lot of those. I have stuff to show you.
Show me. And she gets off of her horse and ties it to a post.
Imagine Holly's melody. In my head.
Oh my gosh, that's true. Would anyone mind if I took Holly downstairs? Hove might want to be there.
Holly does
I'm
not
just showing
mind that
her
you
the
take Holly
Austin stuff.
downstairs.
Hope is
Paper.
digging, so
I'm
no one's
just
come
showing
to
her
get
the
her
Austin
yet.
Well, you
stuff.
saw her
How
come
is
in.
Luca?
That's it.
No, Brad said
I
she
go
walked
out.
past me while I was doing archaeology stuff.
He's like, hi, covered in dirt.
So if Hove
I
hasn't
wanna
come
go
back
after
yet, I fly up and say, Hove, what are you doing?
Digging.
Okay, I'll come back.
It's religion time.
You've got my attention.
I'm already like leading her down towards the.
That's fine. I mean,
I'm just taking her down to the
Yeah.
Ostia room.
Oh, yeah.
Church
What
thing.
is Luca doing?
Temple.
Luca
Got it.
is wandering around.
I'm gonna talk
reminiscing.
You're gonna stick
How
with him.
emotional does he look?
Not
does
very.
he- No,
Okay.
he looks fine.
All right, who's sticking with Luca? Who's sticking with Holly?
I'll
I'm
say
to
going
him.
with Holly.
Luca.
Holly.
Luca.
Yeah,
Luca,
I wanted to hang out with Holly.
Holly. Okay.
So the two girls are with Luca, which might be for the best.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
The
going to be
other
able to
two
do
girls.
anything.
Hello.
Just saying.
Hi, Luca.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful.
Have you been here before?
Nope. Once.
Nope, once.
What?
When were you here?
I was a boy.
When I was but a boy.
How much
No,
do
he
you know?
just
I
said
know
I
you're
was
only
a
talking about your family, but how much do you know about them?
A lot.
Can we talk about it?
Sure. Roll charisma. Diplomacy. Please.
Bluff, because you don't give a shit about his family.
Really useful here, but I don't want to.
Yeah, Hove would be real bad in this situation.
Okay.
I've learned that I am not charisma in
He
any
clams
campaign.
up and stops talking. And over to the group dance with Holly.
Might have to try again later.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
There is a
We're in the
consecrated area for matron down here.
Oh, that's nice.
Similar wheelhouse to you, I figured.
Lots of artifacts.
Yeah, you might be able to
Oh,
find a
interesting.
good home for some of these.
She is not any of our primary deities of worship here, so
Nope.
we thought they would be best suited.
She's
with
No
friendly.
offense.
No, she would know. I mean,
I point to the.
Would you prefer that I leave everything here? Or would you like me to take it to a church that would
What is-
have better use for this?
wasn't her plan to start a church?
I think,
in
If you could
English?
use these,
whatever
You can-
your,
I'm willing to just part
at
with
your
them.
discretion.
Yeah, I'm willing to part with them.
And Luca probably wouldn't care.
He doesn't have a say over it anyway.
I mean, it's our stuff.
No, it's our stuff.
Yeah.
He never lived here.
He did when he was a boy.
He visited, at least.
Oh.
But we don't know who
Wow.
it is.
Yeah, we
You
don't,
don't
yeah.
know that.
Yeah. But yeah, she can use the stuff.
Okay, is it common for the Church of Ostia to buy religious relics?
Yeah, so always.
Okay.
So this is a financial transaction, possibly.
Does it seem like the conversation is at least in that realm of we're talking?
Nobody said anything about prices.
Okay.
For
She
Holly,
just asked if she could take them, and
I
you
give
said
them
yes.
away.
Well, I want to know what her
I
intentions
think it was
are.
more
If she's
the-
going to make a church, I would feel kind of shitty asking her to pay for it.
Right.
But if she's just taking him to give to the
Well,
church,
that's why I asked, because
Like-
isn't she...
if she's trying to set up a church, what do you,
She was...
what would you do with these?
Well, most of them appear to harken back to Ossia's other
Matron.
matron. Her other personality. It really highly depends. I don't feel like lugging them all the way somewhere else. So, what are your plans for the long term?
One moment. Quick aside with you two. Alright. I'm gonna level with you. Nalgrix is wonderful, but he's not big on healing. Matron and Ostia, very big on healing. Having a priestess of Ostia around and on call could be very useful in the future. We have a big keep. It's not going to be the 5 of us here forever. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to
Otherwise,
keep
we're
this
not going to
thing
be able to keep a
running.
keep.
So we'll need people here. Having a cleric for a very popular god.
Yes.
I feel a little dirty about it, but it's fine. I just need a closet shrine later. Do it, yeah. Suggest that to her. That's a good idea.
I want her around.
Okay. You.
And this keep will remain an area of open religious tolerance for anything that we find.
Can I
Except for
deliver
your
those
role.
lines?
Roll charisma.
What is she rolling?
Diplomacy, please.
30.
What is she trying to do?
Okay, Holly gives you a long,
She's the one who can talk.
a long
just never want
She gives
to.
you a long conversation and overarching goal of her plans. She plans to build a church to Ostia and Matron as a dual deity
She
for
wants
both
to-
the Sealed and the Ostian or Auresians to come here and
Definitely.
worship. She would like to do it here if you're going to plan on making the town large again.
This could be like a cool pilgrimage
I'd
spot
be okay
for
with that.
like worshippers of both. Yeah, totally on board with that.
Know that it will not primarily be Ostian and Matron worshippers here.
It's not only
It's going to be for everyone.
a place
But
of
you're
religious
welcome to be
tolerance.
I don't think we have any evil gods setting up shop downstairs, so I don't think it would
No.
bother anyone anyway.
No Xanans?
No
No
Xanans.
Okay.
There
I'm
might be
okay
a
with
closet
Nalgrix,
somewhere to someone.
Euro.
Guardian / Vangel is very welcome here since we have a very good relationship with Zachary Hawkins.
Yeah, maybe we could get him to donate
I was
a
going to
shrine.
say, I wouldn't be opposed to approaching him in the future.
Aledra.
Aledra.
Oh yeah, Ledger too.
You know, the dragon gods.
it. Okay.
That's what Hove's about.
Yeah.
I'll go back to Anchorage and get some less.
And she can feel free to set up here. Come stay. We
Bastion.
can we like give her a
Bastion could
room?
We might need her because you never know when we're gonna
Can we
die.
like I mean, we have extra rooms right now. Can we like designate a room like
Sure.
this is your room when you come stay. It's your guest bedroom.
I ask her if she needs
Sure.
an escort back to Anchorage.
Nope. I am more than capable of handling my own.
Does she want to see
I will
her?
say-
That's the large mace at her side.
She fought in the darkest world.
Can I roll? What do I roll to determine how powerful someone is against me? Like, isn't there a?
No, there isn't. There is. You can use sense motive to judge a
Okay.
person's.
I want a sense
capabilities.
motive her.
Make a will she fuck me up check.
Right.
Hey,
Not very good.
What?
6. She gonna fuck me up.
I want to show her Uzis.
Oh.
Would you guys be against that?
If
I mean,
you want to show her
Squish
Squish and Squash.
Sure.
I forgot you named her.
She seems slightly taken aback by the fact that you're keeping them and haven't killed them yet. But she mentions that they'll probably be good guardians.
Oh shit! I ask her, or since she's here, I mean, she probably gets a tour of the keep. I show her my owlbears.
She's not from
I
that.
see she probably doesn't give a shit. Probably doesn't give a shit.
She seems slightly disinterested
You
and
can
says,
ask.
"Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's fine. But I asked when
Oh.
she's in Anchorage if she could look for books on the subject.
On what
Keeping
subject?
owlbears as pets?
I don't want them as pets. I want them to defend the mountains.
So keeping them as pets.
Yeah, it's pets.
Okay, yes.
I'll look into that, but I don't think it usually ends well.
I'm a strong, stupid dragon man. Don't judge me.
Does she know anything about the Blackburns. Has she learned anything from Luca? Anything that she might know?
Not really, no.
I know
Luca's
she's not
been
from
pretty
here, Crazy?
clammy.
Alright. Does he want to
Cool
stay
as a
here?
cucumber.
Like, what? How did he react when you approached him about coming up here?
He seemed very interested. He wanted to see his family's, his heirlooms that he no longer owns.
Do you think it would do good for him to spend time here, knowing his afflictions?
Butter. Probably yes. He
Okay.
probably needs to get away from the city for a while.
We have his best interest at heart. I know it doesn't seem like it most of the time. But we do.
Okay.
Alright. And then, if she's fiddling around down there or whatever she's doing, I would tell her not to go below. Like, don't
Well, she
leave-
can, I don't think.
Don't leave the floor.
Well, she wouldn't go anywhere below the keep without.
She doesn't know how to get down there unless she wants to, like...
But I assume
Well, it's just
she's-
stairs up.
She's probably down there
Down
looking
where?
at the
Oh, I forgot we took her
artifacts
down.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's down. She's been all the way down.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
all the
there's.
way all the way down. Well, because we have stairs and floors we can get to now, we don't know what's down there. So
Well, we don't.
wonder-
We haven't checked the water, but I
Yeah.
doubt she would just go.
I'm just
wandering
like,
around.
I just
I
told
got
her
you,
not to.
I got you.
Yeah.
Unless she's actually BBG and we just don't know it.
I hope not. But I don't want to sit here and babysit her, so I'm comfortable leaving her.
I would have walked around with her because I took her to help me look at the
Yeah.
I don't
the
know
owlbears.
how.
Yeah, true. I would have left you then, probably.
Mhm.
He is. Luca is.
And then I assume she probably doesn't want to stay down there because it's kind of a dark, grimy place.
Is that what you were asking? Or did you want to say something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try to talk to Luca more?
Can
Can
you do
Anna
whatever
try
you
to
want?
talk to Luca?
Do you want me to help?
I'll wait for Vel to come back.
Anna can try.
Like,
Not very diplomatic.
No, I'm not very diplomatic either.
Try though.
And I would want to ask him. Does he seem distraught?
No,
Since,
he just got very
on this
quiet.
topic?
I just want to know what he knows. Like,
Okay.
What do you know?
What is he specifically?
how much he knows about his family history.
Yeah,
what
like
he's been
that.
told.
These flies for the truck.
Or stories?
By the way, I would have told the party that I found a mine.
Do we know if he's sigiled? Does he wear gloves?
No, he is not.
Okay.
Flies.
There is a
No.
sigiled Blackburn out there that has the Lord sigil.
How do you know that? This is Holly.
I'm telling the party this as a reminder.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, I need to tell Holly. Do we tell her about the Lord sigils? Is that a big?
No.
That's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
How much do
I
we
think
trust
we would-
Holly?
I think we would. I don't know. We did just invite her to come to the keep.
I trust her.
I trust
I
her.
would trust her too. And if she knows more,
Could be useful.
Maybe tell her about the Lord sigils.
Well, what didn't she ask us specifically? Like, assume once she got on the air of the conversation of like coming here and setting up a thing here, she probably got pretty deep into like what our intentions are.
No, actually, she didn't ask you
And
what
if
your
she was
intentions
paying
She didn't.
attention when
Okay.
we walked around in the basement, she might have passed one of the depictions with one of them having it. Because there were a few places where they had it on the
I don't know.
walls.
Yeah,
In the tapestry and the statues.
but did we go that way?
You have to.
I think
Do we?
Yeah, there's no way to
there's
lower
a
off.
Okay.
few rooms with matron stuff in it. So
Yeah. It was definitely after the tombs.
If she betrays you, you can always feed her to the ooze.
Squish and squash.
No.
You're
Very
right.
true.
You're right.
we are many days away from civilization, and
Oh my God!
hey, the sun's
Guys,
getting.
Val thinks that, and Hove just cringes. I don't know why.
We
I
are
trust
the
her
law.
though.
Yeah, I trust her.
yeah, I would trust her too.
I mean, maybe
But she
that's
doesn't.
it.
She doesn't. She at least didn't ask, so she's not super worried about our intentions. That either means she thinks we have good intentions and doesn't want to pry, or I don't know.
I'm not with them, but did they notice her do anything weird if she did see?
Yeah,
Lord
kind of
sigils?
like. Does she seem? Is there any weird tics, habits, or things she does that I would have noticed?
Like, does she seem interested in the tapestries? Raise an eyebrow?
Okay.
Okay.
And she's a resident by nature, so I don't know how much she's really going to care about Israel and Bavarian
True.
relations, or like.
She probably doesn't know anything about that.
Yeah, being a resident.
Cruises.
It's just foreign history.
Okay.
Do oozes leave clues?
Oozes leaves clueses.
Blues ooze
does.
does.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
We needed that.
God damn it, mud puppy.
Mud
Okay,
puppet.
what does the party want to do now?
Well, she's here. You said you found a town?
No, I found. Oh, she found a town, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I found a mine.
And Hove
And a
I
frost
have
giant.
Have a town.
Yeah, I found a well.
I would like to go
Oh.
to the town that's like close, the half a mile away one.
That was the one we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can get there in no
Yeah,
time.
I'd say the whole party should go. I'm sorry to break up your crafting spree.
We can
Oh,
leave.
roll.
Oh,
What
yeah.
do you
Can I
make
get
me?
flash powder?
Sure.
That's DC. Oh, yeah. 24.
6 times.
Yeah.
You lose.
No,
34.
You lose. Where is it?
You missed a 10.
10 million gold.
That DC was 20.
Well, I mean, you rolled a 34. So.
You lose.
I really want your shirt.
17 or 16 and a half gold.
Yeah.
Damn it, I
Guys.
have to do
Is it
math.
that okay?
Yeah.
16 and a half gold. Do 17 gold and add 5 silver.
I need like a few washes with
Math.
fabric softener will help. Because they're always a little stiff like the first few times. But
Mm-hmm.
You're stiff. Anyway,
I'm not
she's
the party
dead.
goes, leaves Luca wandering.
I
and-
don't want to let him in the bottom yet.
Okay.
I just want to let him chill up top where
Yeah.
he doesn't know where all the
And
things are.
I would offer him a place to stay if he
He can
wants
stay
to.
there.
Yeah. Maybe
It's
he
weird
needs to
because
get
leaving him
acquainted
here
with this
alone
place.
is weird.
But with
There's like
Holly?
oozes down there. I don't know.
Hey, Mr. Aldera,
Oh,
Dude,
we hire a
I don't want to make him
babysitter?
feel like he's trapped.
can you just
Keep an eye on him.
watch that guy, make sure he doesn't go anywhere dangerous?
Sure.
yeah.
And then I would. Is Holly leaving right away? Okay.
I imagine cataloging this stuff would take her a little bit of time.
I would.
She's out in the middle of the thing trying to figure out the pristine spot to put a church.
She wants. She's got grand ambitions. Okay, I wouldn't bug her then. I was gonna say we could ask Holly to keep an eye on him because it might be bad for him to go down there.
Because I'm just picturing her
Yeah.
as a Minecraft character walking around town like, here, here, here.
Putting dirt blocks.
We're letting her build
too
the
small.
church first. It's when we built the church in Nogrix.
She gets her church done. She's like, "Oh, this is nice." A few months later, it's a giant dragon like holding a horde of.
I just have an outhouse.
It's claws
Right.
all around her church. It's about to eat them. Anyway,
Oh!
the party heads south.
Oh boy. Thunder
In
9999999.
about a half hour, you arrive at the remains of a ruined town.
So this is the town I found.
Nice.
It is primarily overgrown with trees and vines and various things that would be full of green if it wasn't the middle of winter. However, there are
I'm cold.
roughly about 150 buildings of various sizes and purposes
Wow.
in the area.
It's a big town. Well,
Yeah.
medium town.
All of them, primarily what remains now are large stud
The stuff that was built to last.
woodings, yeah, and the carved out basements.
Ooh.
So the foundations and any stone and or.
Yep.
I'm imagining like the Karazhan town. All the ghosts are.
Well,
Minus the ghosts
But bigger.
and the wood.
I would
And the
say we
night.
find the biggest basements and look in those
Yeah.
first.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
We're going into basements?
Well,
The-
it's
roll for
foundations.
Southwest, the foundations and whatnot. Find the bigger one.
Whoa. Nat 20.
Oh, nat 20! Yay!
She's like, "Oh, what's that roll? Oh, just a nat 20."
As you go from basement to basement to basement to basement, you realize that the town was abandoned on purpose. Nothing of importance was left behind in any case.
Okay.
Except
With your stupid nat 20.
your nat 20 allows you to discover a small hidden cache below a set of stairs.
Somebody forgot
That
their cash.
was, it's a section of the wall that slides out.
What's in it?
What's in that thing?
It appears to be someone's life savings.
Oh, how much gold is in somebody's life savings?
236 platinum,
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
748 gold.
I need a pencil. Oh,
I
sorry.
stole yours. Sorry.
236 platinum.
Hmm?
And then what?
748 gold.
Actually, on point.
748. Okay.
And 1,268 silver pieces.
This is
Thank
why Ashley
God
gets special
for
things.
The
bags
hidden
of
cache.
holding.
The hidden cache has hidden
Cash.
Oh my god.
Is that
So-
boss?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to read things to me.
You're gonna need a bigger
Dude, what is wrong with your camera?
I don't know, man.
748.
You got a case of the flickers.
So that is
Weird.
3, 2, 1.
I unplugged it and plugged it back in.
Yeah,
Which one
right.
is that again?
Blue.
You could try, but we're kind of live. We'll mess with it. Probably the lunch or
And then
hours.
Red camera
Two
is
plus
never working
how
when
much
we
silver?
turn on the computer.
Yep, bread's never
1,
working.
2, 6, 8.
Actually, all breads is usually the only one that's never
2
working.
silver.
And
And then
today,
you plug it back in and it's fine.
yeah, today the
How
yellow
much is
cam was off.
237
Green
platinum
cam's
mark?
good.
Yeah,
That
green
is
cam's
good.
off.
Cam's always good.
2000. Ooh.
And the Balkan.
Okay.
That's a lot of gold.
And we have 2,400 gold worth of gems.
For
There's a lot of
now.
gold.
And 1,460 gold worth of heirlooms that we could not really get rid of because they're family
Heirlooms.
branded and all that.
Oh well,
And-
we could probably sell them, just not as heirlooms.
Not here, yeah.
We'd have to sell them probably
Go to West
for the
Street.
gem.
Eyes and bathrooms.
And 255 pilfered gold.
Just go to Washu.
I specified that it was pilfered.
OSET, black
Is
market.
there anything else like identifying that we can find on this town, or no books, no markers?
No sign of giant chunks of materials falling out of the sky? Okay.
There's nothing weird living here.
No glory holes.
Has it been visited anytime recently?
So this is just a dead town. We don't know what it's called.
Well, we saw it,
You
it was.
know what it's called. You know its name.
Arc.
It's Arc.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's a half-mile away. It's like
It's the
from
same.
here to police station. It's not very far.
How difficult would it be to rebuild buildings on the
Foundation.
We're gonna make
foundation
like a
that's
mega
already
town.
there?
Roll engineering.
Can I help?
So,
May
that
I
would be
assist?
a 20.
I don't think I need to assist.
The problem that you run into right now is that these buildings are outside of the protective ring of mountains that the valley currently sits in.
So are they out of the land that we own?
No, you
No, they're
own
on our
it.
land. They're just.
It would just be difficult to
Defend.
defend in the case of any raider attacks or
Okay.
various problems.
We'd probably want to build up the population of the keep, and once that gets high enough, then we
We'll
need to
have
spill
guards
over.
and stuff.
Then we'll
But
have
replacing the buildings would not be hard.
Okay.
The
I was
foundation is
just
the
curious.
hardest part.
That would probably happen with people.
Yeah. Because we have the whole little valley, and we have like that whole little gatehouse thing. After we rebuild that, we have a wall
Can we
in
tell
front of
how
our
long
town,
it's been?
in front of our keep.
Where would their farms and stuff
Whole
have been?
Eichenwald situation going
Where
on.
the forest, well, inside the valley itself,
Yep.
is a great farmable area,
Mhm.
and then
Okay.
outside of the gatehouse, those trees probably weren't there originally.
So we could probably do some lumbering and then
Yeah.
prepping the land for.
Well, the trees that are
use.
outside of the gatehouse would probably be used to build the town,
Yeah.
which would give the land to farm.
Cool.
So is the
As long as somebody
town?
doesn't replant the trees and then force you to cut them down manually.
Is the town before the after the gatehouse at least, and the gatehouse just hasn't been rebuilt? Like, is it within the valley that we protect?
No,
No.
no, that's what it was
outside
saying.
of the valley. Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
It's outside, down to the left.
Okay.
Can we determine how long we think it's been abandoned?
It is in the time frame of the fall of the keep. So roughly 123
Keep
years
got
ago.
destroyed. A lot of
Throwing
people
it
probably
out
just
there,
left.
if the town's name is Ark, just for to throw it in the pool of possible names, New Ark Keep, and the town would be New Ark.
That's true.
Anyways, continuing.
Newark Valley. Aardvark Valley.
Aardvark Alley.
Do we find any aardvarks?
Our Vark Alley. What?
Do we find any aardvarks?
No.
All right.
Daily
Field
aardvark.
snowing.
Do we
Aardvark
find
check.
any like public records or
No.
library or something?
I imagine everything's cleared out.
Yeah.
Is it my shoe?
I'm satisfied.
I don't think I wore shoes.
It's better to find nothing than to find something bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you found something bad, alright. It begins to snow.
Ah! Hove melt.
Not like this.
Snow blood or just snow?
Just
Snow blood.
If it starts snowing blood, I think we
I have cold
Larger.
weather clothes, so
everyone does.
I'm pretty
You're given to them on the
The
first
farmers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wearing mine.
Anyway, that's it.
Go back.
We should get new cold weather clothes.
You arrive to find Holly has built a small mound where she wants the church to be. And then
She is ambitious as fuck.
Yeah.
directly across from her, about 100 feet away, Luca has built a replica of the keep in snow.
That's cute.
Aww.
Hove whispers to Raziel, "Wow, Austrian churches are weird."
I snicker.
Hello, Dimablo?
Question.
Dimablo? I don't know how to say your
Is
name.
it a replica of the keep as it is?
No.
Oh.
It is the original keep.
Anna.
That's what I was gonna ask.
That was a very good question.
Yeah. Anna goes over and sits down by him.
Yeah.
I'm confused now.
Wait, why?
Why?
He wasn't alive whenever it was the way it was before.
He is not 125 years old.
Oh my god.
He came here as a boy, presumably ruined and wrecked to visit or on
But
some
yeah,
sort
why
of
does he know?
family
it was
history field trip.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well-
can she try to talk to him?
I'm like,
Luca,
what's this?
It's the keep. Ark Keep.
good? That's what they called it.
but the
Called
keep doesn't
it.
look like this.
What?
The keep doesn't look like this now.
Yeah, and then he punches it in the middle.
It looks like this.
I love
Does it
it
look
when
like
Brad
upside
shows
down?
through in his
Yes.
NPCs.
How did you know what it looked like? It was so pretty.
I have books at home.
Oh, really?
He has a home.
We
Oh,
back
wait
to
a
his
second.
home.
No, he was on a street outside of the bank.
Yeah.
I thought he invited us in
No.
for tea or
No.
some shit.
That was Holly.
No.
Oh.
He was laying on a street.
I could have swore we knew he had a home.
No.
That's why I've been
he
confused
was
this whole
home.
Where
time.
were you
That's why
keeping
we
your
were getting
books?
him
Do you want to
home.
bring them here?
You should bring them here.
I can, I guess.
Do you want to stay here? It's a pretty keep.
It's my keep.
Yeah, it's your family keep.
Yep.
What? It is. I mean,
What is he? I mean, if he think it's like this is out of character, by the way. It's like because I'm not there mainly, but
laughing at the mound.
right. It's like Scrubs. Oh my god. Number 1 and number 2. You know he
Oh
can.
yeah, number
And
one.
number one.
If he thinks it's his
Number
keep,
one.
Oh,
you
I
know.
love that episode.
that's what I'm saying. Humor him.
We just got. Well, we don't have to we don't have to ever say that it's his.
Right.
Like what you just said. Yeah, it's your
It's
family's
your
keep.
home, right.
Right.
This is where you're from.
You know, it'll be fine.
I know how to talk to children.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
How many books do you have?
A lot.
Did you get them from
2,238 last time I checked.
Where are they
What happened?
at?
Can
In
I
my
roll-
house.
Can I roll heal that I don't have to see if he's autistic?
Where is your house?
What is
In
that?
Anchorage.
Who counts their fucking books?
I don't know what to say.
Book.
Can we hire movers?
Do you count your books?
Get his stuff and bring it here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, I have
I
47
can bring Eldera
books.
friends to do it.
Because I don't want him going
I
back
count
and
my
like
minis.
freaking out. I'd rather someone else just like go pack up his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever it is.
Oh, Voss! That's a dangerous set of words.
Oh my
Anyway.
god.
Uh,
I see what.
We will not repeat that.
That's a very
Oh.
savant personality, though. Like 200, 2,000.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Smart guy.
He just needs some mental help.
Where's Holly?
Building a dirt mound and Hove and I are
Snow
standing on it.
mound. She's
Where-
building the outside of the church.
I don't think it's gonna last.
I've always had them.
Who gave them to you?
My dad.
Who
When
was
he
your
died?
dad?
His name was.
Sir.
Duke.
I tell him that we want to see his books because we want to make the keep look pretty like it was.
Well, we can go.
Hi, thank you, finally.
Cyrus 654.
Is it Cyrus or Sirius?
Cyrus.
There's only one I.
Cyrus,
There's no I in
yeah.
there.
I like Sirius.
L2 read.
We don't read well.
No. Read what? How?
How read when?
Huh? Book? Learning? Keep. I can't believe you just punched the snow keep.
That is so funny.
I was like, what? I've seen a lot of
you wanna
things
go
in my
outside?
He's
life.
like a 60 or 70-year-old man, and we're like,
You don't want to go outside? You just want to lay there and look creepy?
he acts like he's about 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has like PTSD or something.
Yeah.
His name is Carleel.
What a name.
Karlel. Hello.
But Luca hasn't always been crazy.
So, is it okay if you stay here? Can we have people bring your stuff here?
But the door's locked.
Do you have a key?
Yeah.
Can we give them the key? We trust them.
No.
I mean, they're Aldera.
Why not?
Because I don't trust them.
Do you want us to go back with you?
Sure.
I kind of want to go back to English.
Can I ask him about? So your dad was Carl. What was your mom's name?
Brad's
You're
like,
welcome, Brad. I got more questions.
let me click,
Nariah.
let me click the female section of the
N-O-R-I-H.
name generator.
And ERIH.
I was like, Mariah? I don't know. How many kids did he have? He had a wife. He was married. What was his wife's name? Do I remember? We
It's
never
probably in
asked.
earlier notes. I know his kid was Josiah, the one in Tristan that's a bit of a shithead. Sorry, but he is.
I thought it was Sergio.
Even more of a shitty head name.
Yeah, it's something like that. I don't know why I thought
Sergio.
Josiah.
I thought it
No
was
offense
his
to anyone named
grandson.
Sergio.
It's a badass name, but it's
You
always
guys
used for like
are
villains
so
in games
mean.
and stuff, so it's kind of like it's one of those names.
Yeah, it's his. We never established what Sergio was to Luca.
Is
They
that
were
the
just
kid?
related.
I thought,
He was the former heir to the holdings.
Oh yeah.
but then I thought Luca was like his uncle or something.
Maybe, yeah, I think Luca
I
was his
I
uncle.
I think we were told what the relation was, but I don't remember.
And Luca
Yeah.
had a wife, and he cheated on her with that chick.
Oh yeah.
That's all we got. Such
I
scandal.
remember that.
Oh yeah, because oh my
That whole
god,
thing.
that was hilarious.
It'd probably be in like, yeah. Jeez.
Hey, maybe his ex gave him some kind of like crazy potion that gave him permanent negatives to his charisma.
Hope starts kind of like explaining to Raziel if he could build a giant Nogric statue on top of the keep, what it would look like.
No.
And I like reinforce what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm glad I'm not there.
This campaign, Nogrix is becoming the bro guy.
mhm. I mean, that almost fits though. Like Nogrix seems kind of like the laid back, chill dragon god.
Yeah.
He just wants his treasure and stuff, man. Which we've gotten quite a lot of treasure. Nogrix should be pretty happy with you.
His son's name is Sergio.
Oh, so Sergio is his son.
Sergio Blackburn. He's 16 years old, lives in Tristan. He's a former heir to the Blackburn Holdings.
Yeah.
Sold holdings to the Arterios.
Did he have any other kids? Can I ask him if he had any other kids? Is he gonna,
I do not.
is he gonna be triggered? Did you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes.
Triggered.
Are they still alive?
No.
Do you have any kids alive?
He goes into a long spiel about how his brothers and sisters died in Darkest War.
Aw.
You stand there for an hour as he recounts.
I mean, it's a good story.
He seems excited that you're listening.
Aw, that's sweet.
Apparently, I love history. I don't know what's happening.
It just kinda
Violet's
happened.
taking form here. I don't know.
And then he tells you his wife's name is Naomi.
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 Sorry, I was sending you a message.
Joe, a message? Not allowed to message Joe.
I can't believe that dog's just sleeping by the door.
She looks so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Hove and Raziel continue talking about the giant dragon statue.
Okay.
It's gonna be glorious.
You guys are really gonna
We could
build a
get like
giant
some Eltria
dragon
lamps and
statue?
put it in the eyes so like they glow. We're talking while you guys are talking to Luca.
Does he tell us anything else about his family about any of them possibly being alive?
No.
They have a secret. They have a secret family somewhere. I believe. Okay. If he wants us... I mean, unless anyone's opposed, I say we help him bring his stuff back. Unless we would rather go to, like... Dewdrop or something.
What does the party want to do?
I mean, it wouldn't be
He
bad
rebuilds the
checking
keep
in.
as if it was correct.
Is it like... Is there anything notice... It's in snow, so... Is there anything noticeable about it?
No.
Like, looking at him, how old does he look?
He's... I got it. Hold on. He's the darkest war vet. That's all I got. It's probably in my notes. No? Maybe not. I'm assuming, like, 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
He's a 16-year-old
He's like-
kid.
Old.
Damn. I mean, he could be 32.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have
Well,
been, like... He was, like, high-ranking in the Darkest War, so he'd be a little bit older. And he was dating a much younger woman.
I remember that scandal.
Super scandalous.
Hove walks over. Oh,
Voss is my favorite.
hi, Luca.
Voss is partial to the bald beauty.
What are we gonna do now? Hi, Luca.
He wants to go.
Hey, Hove!
Who are you?
Luca.
How's it going?
He sits down and starts playing this now.
Turn to the rest of you. What's the plan?
He has 2,000 books at his house in Anchorage. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. But he won't even, like, go back to get them. He won't go with anyone else, so he wants us to go back with him and bring his stuff back. Look at that keep. Do you notice anything funny about that keep?
Can I roll engineering on his...
Yeah, go ahead.
his...
On his snow.
Hey, you know what? He could be really good at making snow sculptures.
10.
I'm just saying. Engineering, 17.
He built a exact would like to request a character stat overlay in sub chat box and Inception things. Character stat overlay. Specifically, what would you like to see? We can put the party. What else? What would you? Really, the chat's just for YouTube. So, what would you rather see?
If you'd rather, we could potentially replace the chat on screen with a
Like a character
image
breakdown?
of like characters, and we cycle through like our general stats and whatnot.
We
Kind
are
of
getting...
what Critical Role does.
We're getting character commissions right now, so that
Yeah,
should
we'll
be
have-
soon.
We'll have art.
Soon for
Yeah.
the character.
Anyway, your 17 tells you that he built an exact replica of the keep as if it was in its full glory, complete with wooden supports and small little snowmen.
Aw.
And a snow horse in the snow stables.
Is he doing this
Still-
with
This
his-
man is an artist.
Yeah.
He can earn a living.
Does anything stand out to me of what he built other than... I mean, it looks like a keep, but like...
Is he still building stuff?
Yeah.
Can I watch him like closely?
Sure.
Is he literally sculpting these things?
Nope.
How's he making these
Does he have
things?
the delicate hands of a...
These delicate hands of someone who is magically inclined.
I don't know why I'm gasping.
He does not have a sigil.
Okay.
So he's just
It's
casting,
just magic.
like, prestidigitation or something
Yeah.
like that. I wouldn't know that, personally. Or-
Can I gather what he is? Like,
Like, based on that, to detect magic or something?
Detect
Good.
class.
Arcana?
what do you
It's just presentation.
Also,
He's using
Oh.
presentation.
while she... does he have, now that I see him doing that, does he have spell components on him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're tucked into his dirty clothes.
That's a big question for a
Various
fighter to ask of a
But he
spellcaster,
has, like,
because
dirty
there's
rags on.
some
him.
distinct types.
He has clothes. He has.
His clothes.
He looks as if he's wearing a suit that never got cleaned in the last 6 months. You find Luca dressed in nice clothes that are somewhat
Yeah.
worn and very dirty.
Yeah.
He's still wearing the same clothes that you originally met him
Can we,
in.
like, wash the clothes?
He
Yeah,
could
we
just...
could
I think prestidigitation covers that.
Yeah, he can literally clean his clothes.
He just does that.
He just
Doesn't.
does that.
This is sad. I want to go back with him, though.
Is there anything weird like about the snowman?
He makes you a.
Snowman is what I
He makes you an exact replica of the dragon that is in your head.
What?
Is he an Amorai?
No.
But he overheard. What?
Ask him. Can you
I'm
like
just as shocked as you are.
Like
I would
that-
have no idea.
Hey,
He moves over
You
a
te-
couple feet to the left.
you
He
tell
begins
me.
playing the snow again.
In your head.
He tells
How
me
did he know I was thinking about that?
Do I know anything that would cause that?
Yeah, roll spellcraft.
Hope is
he might be
like,
actually, he might be a pretty decent spellcaster. I'm just saying.
Nat 20 plus 1333.
The ring on his left hand runs a constant detect thoughts.
Oh no! That could be so bad. Has he heard anything he shouldn't?
Probably.
Probably. Well,
You don't know this.
But like,
She hasn't told
I
anyone.
know. I'm just like spitballing.
I haven't
He,
spoken with
I
him.
just tell them.
until,
I'm
like-
just going to be like, he knows what we're
I mean-
thinking. Because if I say it, he's going to know.
Yeah.
He knows
Or I
your
mean,
way.
if you.
no, not automatically.
The
He has to
moment-
focus on your works just like detect magic.
Well, I'm not telling
Yes.
him.
It
I-
starts
But,
with
like,
surface thoughts.
He focused like
He's not looking at him. He's looking at Holly.
Okay, I tell
He-
him.
He eventually makes a exact replica of the church in which he wishes to make. And it's being eaten by a dragon.
What?
Yes.
What else was he?
And he's not sigil.
So let's
say-
Is he a wizard?
He has spell components, so I
He
would
has spell
assume so.
component, so he's either a sorcerer or a wizard in some manner. Or a sorcerer.
That's why I asked if he had spell components. As a fighter, that's all I would ever ask.
The pouches. What does it mean?
I'm looking to, because if I don't see pouches and he's casting magic, that means something pretty significant.
Do sigils ever manifest somewhere else?
No,
No.
always
It's
on the
always
back
in
of
your
left hand.
He's just probably a spellcaster.
You can also lose access to your sigil if your hand is ever removed.
What if he's
I
doing it
compliment
from
Luca on his crafting ability with the snow and ask if he's. Have you ever worked with other materials? Stone.
We need to kill him.
What? What? No.
Oh,
No.
Kinlan.
Kill
Killan.
him. Like,
Yeah, I know
for
she's-
clay. Not
I thought
you
you
said
said kill him.
Kill him.
Oh my god.
You guys just assume I'm so offended right now. You guys just assume the worst of me.
Triggered.
I'm like, I want to get him clay things to make, and you're like, you want to kill him?
What?
The DM shirt wins the game.
Oh.
It's a Moogle.
I bought that shirt.
It's a Moogle. It's Final Fantasy 9.
Moogles always
Oh,
win.
that's
So good.
Is it the FF9 Moogles? They're the
Yeah.
best.
he
It's
likes
got the
your
party
shirt, too.
inside.
The party is right here.
Cones of
Dunshire.
Dunshire.
You know what? Oh, okay. So I'm like, you're Conte Dunshire, you're repping Zodiac Empires,
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, Final Fantasy, and The Last Unicorn,
And hedgehogs.
and Hedgehogs.
And hedgehogs.
So,
Oh man.
yeah. It's like a round table of nerddom.
So
Especially
anyway,
hedgehogs.
But yeah, ask him if he works with other materials.
nope.
Could you? Do you think?
Nope. He just keeps. No, he just crushes all the things that he made.
You upset him. How dare you upset him?
I've never. I don't think anything bad of him. I've always just been like, you know.
Yeah, but
I'm with Hove. No, I mean,
roll spellcraft again.
I'm with Hove with him when he's around. I'm just like, what's up, man? Like, I don't.
16?
yeah.
His ring is no longer magical.
It just
What?
stopped?
Why?
Does this make sense to me at all?
It is possible to hide a object's magical emanation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so he knows, maybe?
He knows. Let me know it.
Can I sense motive on if he seemed offended?
Sure.
It's like above a 15.
No, he is, but he is specifically ignoring you at the moment.
Can I sense motive on if he's actually a really intelligent, fairly well-to-do guy, but he's trying to, like, play off as some
Is this a ruse?
street
Feel free to
vagabond?
roll sense motive.
Okay.
Is this a ruse?
Like, I want to know, I want to get the,
He is the mantis.
yeah.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
That would be
I
so
don't get
bad.
his story. Like, I don't know. 18.
He is not. He appears as if he appears. He doesn't seem to be hiding anything.
Okay. So it's not like a ruse, I guess, is what I'm getting at. I don't know. I don't know.
He's special.
He stands up.
Oh.
You ready?
Yeah, let's
He
go.
leaves.
Okay.
I assume we need to pack up a little.
He's
Let's just grab rations and.
Yeah.
okay.
That's like a multiple day journey.
You have to run because he doesn't stop moving.
Do we have horses? Did we
No.
ever get horses? Why do we not get horses?
Oh,
He gets on his horse.
Damn it. Wait, can we borrow Holly's?
look away! Look away!
He slows down to a trot.
I catch up with him. I'm just going. I have my hammer and my armor. Whatever.
Yeah, can we just like...
Someone grabs food. I'll
We
be
can
fast.
get horses on them.
You can grab food. You can fly. And catch up.
No, yeah, I'm good. But
I can just behead some deer on the way.
before I leave, because I can catch up to them quite easily, I'd say that we're probably going to come back with horses and need somewhere to keep them with to the Eldera if they can like make
No, you're fine.
if they can make
I have
stables
no
for us,
Sure.
even if they're like temporary. But
Dragon men even ride horses. Yes.
I obviously probably wouldn't be getting a horse, but
You need a Drake.
I will probably get one.
I know where you can buy
I'm
one.
probably going to want one this campaign if we do actually all mount up. I will have a drake nest somewhere in the.
In the world.
Because wait, I claimed the upper floor. I'm gonna have like a helipad, but it's just a drake.
Oh no.
But
Hove rides a riding dog. Anyway.
yeah, so I expressed that we're gonna come back with mounts,
Okay.
and then I take off to catch back up with the party.
The party arrives in Anchorage in 3 days.
That was
Oh
like
wow,
really
that's good timing, right?
fast.
What?
Why so fast?
Are we heading downhill at all?
Nope.
How did we get there so fast? Do I need to figure the road? Is it the road?
No. Roll. Well, actually, yes, that would help. But
Is
roll.
it the weather? Like,
Roll a spellcraft check, please.
ooh, is he doing something right?
22.
They did get here kind of quick.
22?
You don't notice. You just know you arrived a little bit faster than you would, but the road definitely helped. Definitely helped.
But that's a lot faster.
Well,
It's like
a
half.
trackless thing moves at quarter speed. A road moves at 1.
Okay. But it's not completely finished.
No. But it's not trackless anymore.
Luca's pretty fast.
What the fuck is in my eye?
She is.
He is. I'm very impressed with this party.
Anyway, you arrive back in
Party
Anchorage.
family. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we need to cut?
He
All right, Luca.
he takes a small. He just keeps going to the northwestern side of the city.
Following.
You begin to pass manor houses and various other nice holdings.
So this is like the
He has
noble
like a
district.
fancy house.
He goes up
This
to
is the noble district.
yeah.
Basically.
He goes up to a house. He's greeted by the servant at the door,
As what?
What?
Master Luca.
Oh my god, see, I knew it was a ruse.
He puts his horse in the stables and he gestures you inside.
Has he seemed crazy at all, like this entire time? Aside
He's
from
been very quiet for the last few days.
even like if we asked him about things,
Short, concise, to the point answers.
but not like crazy when he ran down the street.
Nope.
like- I feel like he wants everyone in the city to think he's crazy.
Yeah.
You enter into his house.
Maybe this is all
It's
his
a very
house.
richly appointed house. The most of his furniture and the wood paneling on the floors are all very rich woods. It's not cheap to build the house that he lives in. You see a lot of marble. The staircases are marble.
Put my hands in my pockets.
He gestures into a dining room with a very large table that can easily sit 10. He motions to the chairs. to sit
Everything
down.
clean, well kept.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. I go and I sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says he apologizes, but he'll return shortly. Claire will bring you your food,
He's feeding us.
What?
and he goes upstairs.
I imagine we're just all like open mouthed, like
Just
looking
like,
at
I'm
what is
each
not.
other.
happening?
What?
I never.
Oh my
We weren't
gosh.
really there. Like, you guys are the ones that thought it was insane. I don't even remember if I was there when.
I mean,
I don't think
we
you were.
acknowledged that he was there and said hello, but like at the time, I think we had other stuff.
we were doing
on
other
mind.
stuff. Like,
You were the ones who got. You were the guys who were
We split
interested
the party.
in Luca.
You went to Skin Depend. I was at the bank when I first.
Independent.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Skin dependent.
risk
Right.
independent.
I don't
we
think
did some splitting.
so. He showed. I knew who he was, but I never.
We just came back like this guy's nuts, but you haven't really seen it.
About a half hour passes and Luca walks down the stairs. He's clean, he's well kept, he's wearing a nice suit, and he sits down at the end of the table.
He is fooling everybody.
Did
Can we just be like, what's up?
You can be like
you
anything
can
you
do
want.
anything you want, girl?
This is Dungeons and Dragons.
So what are we eating?
Tongue hand. You're eating roasted duck and a pumpkin squash soup.
Is it poison?
No.
How good is it on a scale of 1 to 10?
9.
Wow. Hold on.
This is
So
delicious.
is this Claire woman coming back to the keep with us
5.
to be our cook? Is that what I'm getting at
Is
here?
Claire the sermon?
War goats.
Who's the cook?
Claire. She brings out your food
Oh, she's the cook.
specifically.
Okay.
I asked, so you don't bring people here very often, do you?
Most people don't realize that it's still owned by my family.
Is that on purpose?
You could say that.
So everything else is just an act.
Some of it.
Why
We're gonna
did
be very good
you
friends.
come all the way out to the keep with us?
I wanted to see if the rumors were true.
What are the rumors?
That you're rebuilding my family's old holding in the style in which it was originally created.
Is that
And
what?
that you didn't necessarily loot the tombs or disgrace my previous
How did
family.
you know that?
I went down there with you.
Oh, I thought we left him upstairs.
Yeah, you thought.
Oh, he went with you guys?
No.
No.
We didn't disgrace the tombs, right?
No.
He's a caster. A proficient caster.
He's good
And
at what he
invisibility
does.
is a spell.
I'm very interested in your family, as it seems to have a link to mine.
I wouldn't know.
So you were
Is
only,
he reading my thoughts right now?
No. The ring is not on his
you
finger.
were only there once as a child?
That's correct.
Why were you brought out there? Was it just a history venture?
My father sought to reclaim the keep, but couldn't come up with the necessary funds to reclaim it.
So at that time, it was under the Zero Troubles.
Yes.
Maybe this
My
is a
son did
sense-
not sell our holdings. My father did.
Maybe this is a sense motive. Does he seem like
Wait, he just said my son didn't sell it.
We thought that Sergio sold it.
Mm-hmm.
But I
And then
didn't.
flooded Tristan.
So Sergio is his son.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the relation we didn't know.
No, you don't know his wife.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't know the relation to Sergio. I didn't think.
he
No,
said it
you
like
know.
5 minutes
Oh,
ago?
okay. Okay, sorry.
We weren't sure. We were
I was
like,
probably in chat.
we were
wasn't-
throwing tons of possibilities
Anyway.
back and forth. So based on the way he's talking, like it sounded like it was all a test. But is he like speaking in a favorable tone or like a condescend? Like, does he seem?
Roll sense motive.
I'm like trying to get the overall feel of like the conversation here.
Can I roll as well? Just so. Oh, goodness.
16?
10.
A man does not spill his secrets to those he does not like.
That's true. Okay, so we must have passed. He did stab us in our sleep, which I think is always an indicator of friendship. So.
We gotta work on your.
So how's this dinner going? Is everyone like super tense? Because I'm not.
Yeah. I'm
He's
not.
like eating. You're like eating
This
everything.
duck is delicious.
You're like
Right.
the person that's like reaching for more food
Yeah,
in the middle
That's
of the
what
table.
you and me are too.
Right, but how does the rest of the party look? And that's not a brag question. That's
No,
a.
I'm just.
I'm like barely eating. I'm very much involved in what he is saying.
So I overheard him say that he was with everyone down going through the thing, right?
Hmm?
I jokingly say Violet should take note.
Throw a roll at his head.
I'm like super interested in the conversation, but I'm not like tense or like worried about anything. I'm just like, oh, okay. This is interesting. I'm impressed because usually I do the
Is-
bruises.
Yeah.
Can we ask him if...
You can ask him anything.
I'm not sure how to...
She's
go
still in
ahead.
the can we phase.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out...
Can I? Should I? May I? You can do whatever the hell you want.
She's just being the
Polite.
polite. She's just being the polite
I'm
Violet.
polite.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to word it, so you can go ahead.
Okay.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you're talking to someone that you really don't want to offend as an NPC.
And it would be easier to play a blunt character too, but.
Yup.
Yup.
You seem interested in like that we are rebuilding.
I think that's what he said. He just
Just
Well,
He just wants to make sure we're not shitting on the key.
sorry.
Right.
Is there anything that he's specifically interested in?
I was gonna ask if like what sort of a stake he wanted
Yes.
in the like what kind of input he wanted to give in the construction.
Yeah.
Are you asking him that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You're just gonna be blunt.
it's yours now.
Can I sense motive on It's Yours now?
Is that icy at all?
20.
No, not I see.
Did you actually want to bring your books and come stay there?
I would have to bring my. We'll just shorten it to yes. It's much easier to keep the ruse going if I'm not in Anchorage.
If I see the cook, is she coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
It's like a small round of applause.
Claire accompanies me everywhere.
Oh, really?
I compliment her on her cooking.
I do not have a wife anymore, so yes.
Did you really cheat on your wife with that chick?
Yes.
Wow.
Damn.
Savage. By the way, when she says that, I spit up whatever I was drinking.
Same.
I'm down.
Oh, blast. Keeps
I'm like very interested in Luca's life.
I pull one of those moves right down the glass of wine in front of me. Just
You just like she asked the question. Well,
Maybe this is why my family can't be sheltered.
I'm like tonight's gonna be.
My wife was more interested in reclaiming her own personal power than that of mine.
Also,
What is his wife?
She was.
nobody likes a gold digger.
not to break in, but also is sealed wise. I know Amorai have like. There's like less political marriage. It might have been there's like probably a lot of big political marriages here. Like they don't.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Yeah.
probably actually don't love each other. Like
Yes.
Lasai and Maverick
Way more
were
arranged.
not typical.
They were.
There's
So this shit probably
They were
happens all
in
the
the
time.
there's arranged marriages between them and Bavarian, like the royal
A lot.
families and
Yeah.
stuff. Like it's a big deal.
Was she?
Goes all the way to the
I would
top.
just be like,
What family was she from?
One that no longer exists.
So
Dun, dun, dun.
he's a Blackburn. Does he? He very much wants to leave his family stuff intact. I'm assuming
Would
the tombs and everything.
that would be preferred?
Okay.
At that, I mean,
Yeah, I would.
well, no,
that.
we were in. Well, we definitely didn't disturb anything. Really, we did, but some of it was unintentional.
I tell him that
What
we
was I trying to say?
will not let your secret get out.
His eyes glance to your headband. I know.
Oh, that's right.
I'm wearing this like super fancy tiara everywhere. Can I like conceal it somehow?
You can enchant it with glamour.
and it's from his family, so
How much does that cost?
I think it's only a couple grand.
Can he do
Dear
it?
couple.
Oh my.
He's fancy. Can he do it?
But it's
He's
stuff.
fancy.
Fancy.
He's do it.
I love your character.
Hey, fancy man, can you glamour my headband? Oh my god.
I hate you.
More wine.
More wine!
And at this point, does
I'm
he,
the only one not drunk.
does he seem? Since he pointed that out, does he seem offended?
Upset
It's
at her?
2,700 gold.
I don't have that much.
You
Does
will.
he seem upset
Actually,
that
Does he
I
I
have
think
it?
we have that
Do I
much.
care? Okay.
We have that much as a party. But
It's fine.
is that crafting cost?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought-
If I'm traveling through town, like I have a cloak, I assume I just leave my hood on.
In any case, some of it is an act and some of it is not.
What's not?
I have my own personal quirks.
He has his own demons. We all do.
We all do, yeah.
Jinx. And I drink.
In any case, I still have my own responsibilities to take care of, but outside of those, I can assist you in any manner that I can.
Cool.
We would love to rebuild the town around and
I want to learn
Good luck.
everything. What's that mean?
what do you know about
Why was it abandoned?
I mean, you've seen the hole, right?
It's kind of hard to
Yeah.
defend dead. Or,
Yeah.
Whenever, like, out of character, would we know, like, whenever Zodiac falls, does, like, anything other than it causing damage, what else happens?
Odd magical effects
I would
almost
say-
always accompany a zodiac fall
So there
that
could
actually
be,
strikes
like,
the earth.
There could be, like, crazy...
Magic-
There can be storms, ether
More
storms... there
Earther
could
storms
be-
are probably 100% chance.
Vale wouldn't know how to word this, but could there still be magical radiation so to speak.
Yes, there could be magical emanations from the
Okay.
Zodiac that is affecting various people unless the Zodiac has been enchanted to do a purpose.
We need to make it do a thing.
There's a chance. We just have to go deeper.
But on the flip side of that, you didn't notice anything odd.
Right.
Okay, that's good.
All right. Well, I'm guessing we don't have to go back to the keep with him because he seems perfectly capable of doing that, and he's got, looking around, plenty of help to do so.
He gives you a cup of tea.
Her specifically?
Hmm?
That's terrifying.
I mean,
Is there anything weird about it?
No. That was the first thing you ever gave him.
Oh.
Aww.
Aww.
We're gonna be friends!
You're very blunt.
As our families have been for generations.
You know what on! And it.
Did we want to cut that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with that, we're going to end this episode. As always, I've been Joe. This is Andrea, Rachel, Ashley, Brad, and JP. And this has been As Far As You Can Tell, Pathfinder game set in the Zodiac Empires Campaign Setting. If you want to find out more about the Zodiac Empires Campaign Setting, go to zodiacempires.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. There are also the forums on zodiacempires.com. Check those out as well.
And the newest addition to that is Drive-Thru RPG. So
Yes.
our stuff just got put up there
Books
last night.
and theoretically the
Half of the modules are currently on
Modules.
Drive-Thru. The rest of them
They'll
are
all
in the
be
middle
up
of the
very
approval
soon.
process.
And they will be for 5th edition and Pathfinder. There's a version for each.
and any of our Kickstarter backers who haven't gotten their digital rewards yet, so you probably should if you're watching.
I already sent an
this.
update.
Okay.
They would've
There's an
gotten an
update.
I will send them
We'll get them
to
very, very, very
everyone
soon. We just have to get them
tonight.
uploaded. So
Yeah, we
That's
were
our
waiting for all the
distribution.
codes to upload at once because there's no point in sending one PDF a day for 2 weeks. So I think they're all good, maybe a couple, but they should be all good today, and we should be able to actually send
whole
codes.
bunch of
I can
presents.
send them 10 emails if they want it.
Yeah, I mean, we
That's
just figured it'd
fine.
be easier to bulk code it.
But yeah, that's all the big announcements. We will see you guys next time.